My name is Stephanie, and I'm working with a really fun game tonight as per usual. So if you're a regular with me, thank you for stopping by again. If you're new, welcome as well. Let me pin this item for you. That's what we're working with tonight to start. And then we'll go from there. So let's pick our 2 boxes. We're going to be working with Pack-a-Lunch. And if anybody could help me out there, card people, if anyone could out there help me comp this card, I'd appreciate it because I really am trying to figure out what to value it at. I have not found any on any platforms. It's a limited edition Josh Allen Sam Darnold card, rookie. Dual rookie card, and it's out of where is it? It's out of 76. So they only made 76 of this card. So if anybody has any idea, let me know in the chat what you think it's worth. I'd appreciate it. Of course, with the Super Bowl next weekend, I just want to make sure I have the right pricing for my customers. So comp people, let me know. All right, with that being said, let's work off a new group here. We're going to start with some Lorcana, and then we'll move into some Stranger Things. And there's no sales. There's no sales. I use Terapeak in everything, Wiki. I use Terapeak in everything. I cannot find that particular card. It's not even listed for sale. Now, there's one that's autographed that's listed for sale, and there's one that's out of 5 or out of 10 that's listed for sale graded. But that one, they're asking $450 for, the out of 10. And yeah, it's not, there's no sales on it. That's why, you know, I get it. I mean, I know the general process of how to comp, but it's crazy. I didn't even know I had it. It's one of those that I had in a box that I found. So anyway, let me get started here. We're doing the Pack-a-Lunch. It's pinned tonight. And let's get our 2 boxes to start. This is going to be our Pack-a-Lunch. We're going to start with Lorcana. Then, like I said, we'll work into some Stranger Things. No. For Super Bowl, probably. For Super Bowl. I think it's a Super Bowl card. You know what I mean? That's what I think. For sure. It's probably a Super Bowl promo card, if you want to call it that. I'll probably do like a video or something, you know, social media. Maybe I'll tweet it. That might be a good idea to tweet it. So I'll have to do that later. Anyway, we're going to start with what we have in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17 boxes. Because out of all of my following, I have a pretty decent Twitter following. So here we go. Here's our 17 boxes. Let's pick 2. 7. Start with that. We got 3, 6, 7. Middle. Okay, got that one. Then we got, now we have, let me put one there to replace. Just switch them over like that. And then let's do 2, 3, 4, 16 now. 16 boxes. We started with 18, so we're going to start with 18 tonight, and we'll be back down to the final 3, final 4 tonight, which we'll do something really fun for those final 4, final 3. 10. I got 3, 6, 9, 10 right here. All right, cool. Let's move this one. up here. Look at the item that's pinned. That's what we're working with, folks. It's a simple game. If anyone has any questions about it, let me know. This game is simple. Everything is shown in the photographs. If you're curious, basically my goal is to give you guys some good value for your money in terms of packs. And we're going to start with these 3 as our pack-a-lunch. I'm also going to add in, so we have a Avengers, we have Whisper as well, and we have a Mickey Mouse pack. I'm also going to add in, let's see, what do I have over here? Let's add in an autographed card too to start. Let's start off with a really cool lot. So we'll add this. This is from Archives, Jim Rhodes, San Francisco Giants. This came from an estate sale. So these are all going to be part of what is called the Pack-a-Lunch. So there's our Pack-a-Lunch there. So make sure everything's in frame. I have to move it back just a little bit. All right, here's our framed items here. They're the Pack-a-Lunch. That is what we are all chasing after, but regardless of whichever box that you pick, there's always going to be great packs and great cards individually inside the boxes too. So please check the photos for what the available items are that are in the white boxes that you saw in the back there. I picked 2 to start. So we're going to also start it up. We're going to have 3 boxes. Here's our Pack-a-Lunch. All right. The beginning of each round, I always just spin a wheel on my side to see where it's going to go. It's out of 3. So we'll do that on my side, and it'll be placed in one of them. All right. All right, here is our 3 boxes, folks. You're going to pick one of them. Okay, one of them is going to have the Pack-a-Lunch in it. The other 2 are going to have one of the items you see in the photograph. So there we go. Let's make the auction live to start. We're going to start, like I said, with Lorcana. Then we'll move into some other different cards. But for now, we'll start with this. There we go. We'll do 30 seconds to start. So let's rock it for 30 seconds. Who would like to jump in? Pick your box, A, B, or C. All the cards are opened, and all the cards ship that are in this, whatever you pick. So my goal, like I said, is to give you guys a little bit more value for your money in terms of one option. Obviously, we'll get a little bit of a avalanche of cool things, but the other 2 are solid picks as well. There's no losers. Lots of great packs are out there, and lots of great single cards, and lots that you'll see in the photographs as well. So there's no losers. Everybody does get something. Let's see if we could get it started tonight. Start with the Whisper as well. Sorry, I went on a little bit later tonight. I was supposed to go on earlier, but I didn't realize I was supposed to go on earlier tonight. So my apologies to those who were expecting an earlier show. Let's see if we can get it together tonight. Got a lot of different cool things. We'll just keep running it. I might take it down to, I did take it down to 15 seconds. My handwriting is kind of bad on that one note, so I might have to change that. Let me change it to something a little neater here, so everybody can see it a little clearer, because my handwriting is kind of wild on that one. Okay. There we go. I should put it in the show notes if anyone has any questions, to just feel free to type them in the chat. Sometimes it moves fast, so it's just a little bit better to, if you guys have questions, to just feel free to ask. There we go. Let me put a little note in here. Let's see, notes. Making any selection. All packs are ripped and all the cards ship. Simple selection process. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Wow, so is the Susquehanna Valley, is that in Pennsylvania? Just curious. The Toy Museum, is that in Pennsylvania? Or where are you located? The cards. Just curious. All right, let me post this in the notes. All right, so I made a little show note so you guys can check that out. Let me go to the auction and let it roll here. I was hoping to finish the game tonight. Hopefully vibe that positivity. Let's see what we got here. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a great night. We're just doing a little pack-a-lunch tonight. We started with this group. I kind of started with a few packs to kind of make it really fun. There we go. So let's run it again, see if anyone would like to jump in. This first start of our pack-a-lunch is these 3 packs and an autographed card. So we're starting with Captain America, a Lorcana, a Disney, and also an autographed card from Archives, from an estate, Dusty Rhodes. He played on the New York Giants back in the day. So one of the boxes here, you pick your box A, B, or C. and one of them has a card in it that says Pack-a-Lunch, and that's all of these items here. The other two have great items in them as well. All the available options or selections that are in the white boxes are shown in the photos. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to keep repeating it just to make sure everybody has an understanding. Super simple. All you have to do, pick your box, A, B, or C. You get what's inside. Every single box has decent value in it, so it's not a skunk. It's not like a break. You're not buying in on some individual thing or individual character, like in a break or something like that. I'm a lot different in that capacity, whereas my goal is to make sure everybody gets something good for their money. So you can go forth and break if that's your thing. But with me, you're basically getting a few different options with good value and good packs. I always try to put good packs within what I'm working with. So if you like variety in what you purchase, if you like sports as well as non-sports items, my channel is definitely for you because I'm an all-encompassing seller here on the platform. I do a little bit of everything. And that's also kind of why I'm in the storage unit category as well. All right, so let's run it again, see if anybody would like to jump in. Also see the show notes, which just encourages questions. And that way everybody's on the same page and we can make it as simple as possible for you and make sure that you get something that you really like. Because that's kind of the name of the game, and it's very important that people make a selection that they're really going to appreciate. So I didn't even realize I had all of these cards. I didn't even realize I had a whole bunch of these cards here, so let's see. Maybe I should put some of these in the game. All right, let's put some of these in the game because it's kind of interesting. I just had a stack of cards here. If you guys follow the WNBA, here's some players in the WNBA cards. I have one from Carly Samuelson. We'll put that in the game. We'll put Natasha Cloud from the Liberty in the game, so she's in there. And then she is not Caitlin Clark, but pretty solid player for the Fever, Lexi Hull. So we'll put her in the game too. So we'll add those 3 cards in along with everything else you see there. Just a little side side items there. So pick your box, folks. A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody gets something. One of them has the Pack-a-Lunch in it, which is all the items you see here. The other 2 have solid selections as well. I took pictures of everything, so it's a fresh picture in the description of what the other items are. So there's lots of great packs. There's lots of great lots. And overall, solid cards for everyone. So you really don't lose on any of the selections you make. Just depends also if you're looking to have some variety in your collection, because that's kind of what I like to do, is give people not just sports, but a little bit of Lorcana, a little bit of Pokemon, Marvel, Mickey Mouse, Disney, all kinds of cool stuff. So, and this one is my, let's see, what show am I on tonight? Tonight is my 120 show that I actually counted. The other shows that I've done previously, I might have done over 200 shows or so, but I just never really numbered them all. So figure 120 plus on my stream at least, but probably overall, if I count where I work, I've probably done 500-600 shows easily. Actually, let me see how many shows I did on the other stream. Just for fun. So pick your box, folks, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. One box features the Pack-a-Lunch, which is all the items you see in front, including the Lorcana. It's everything. It's not pick-a. It's everything is included. So let's see what this one is. Show number. Oh, they don't even have the title, the full title. Darn. Oh, show number 395. So that makes sense. So I've probably done over 500 shows on Whatnot, which is pretty wild if you think about it. So let's start the auction again. 15 seconds. Everybody does get something. No losers. Let's see if we can get us started tonight. Who would like to jump in first for this group of variety? Like I said, though, no losers. Everybody does get something regardless of your selection. So if you don't get the Pack-a-Lunch card, it's fine. It's 1 in 3. 1 in 3 shot at getting all of these items. It's in one of the boxes. I make it super simple. Instead of like 1 in 300 or 1 in 200 you see in real games, I broke it down into a smaller piece that people can afford, and also gave some variety versus, you know, sticking to a certain type of item. You know, I know back when the Labubu's were popular too, that people were doing like pop beans on their wheels and stuff like that. Well, no. We're doing solid packs for solid value, as well as some singles too. So if you like individual cards in lots, in sports and in other types of cards, trading cards in general, whether it's TCG or you have a favorite movie or TV show like Stranger Things, then I'll work with those type of cards as well, which we did well with last Wednesday. I did the show last Wednesday. We had I had a show, and we got to where we are now. So would like to continue it tonight and finish off this round. That's why I took fresh pictures and updated everything. So it's all updated in the photos, so there's no confusion. It's all there. And I just say, hey, if you have any questions, please ask before you select anything. That way we can get them answered for you, and I can explain how it works if you're still curious. But most of the time, people try it a few times and they get it, and they really have a good time. And that's also the goal too, is for me to keep adding more cool stuff into what you're purchasing, and just be on the hunt for cool stuff too. So I'm always on the hunt for cool packs. I've had so many ideas coming up down the pipe here. So stay tuned as well. And if you do like, if you're on my stream because you like storage unit type items, well, guys, I am an avid finder of things. So I could probably accommodate whatever you guys like by finding it out in the wild, in terms of people who sell storage units bring me things all the time. A lot of the cards, some of the cards that I do even feature in the game come out of storage units. So that's really fun in terms of variety, because you never know what you're going to get. Jen is in. Here we go, Jen. Awesome. Thanks, Jen. Glad to see you. All right. For our first box of the night, go ahead and pick which one you'd like, A, B, or C. Write your name on here. Number 1, we are going with B to start. All right, let's get it. Let's see if we can continue the hot streak. Here we go. A, be. And I did update the photos too, so you could see what the selections are. Okay, not the Pack-a-Lunch, Jennifer, but you did get a cool Urshifu VMAX card in there. So not too shabby. Nice little Urshifu VMAX. Beautiful art card there. Pretty pretty. It's kind of a one of those black background cards with this with the gold. Pretty cool. Single strike. Sounds like a very important card in the game. All right, so which one was it in? I believe it was in A. So let me just show you that it was there. I always do a reveal to be fully transparent with everyone that's out there. I never want you to think that I didn't put it in there. It's always in there. It's an important detail to have. Okay, so let me bring this back. We're going to add something to this as well. Let me bring this back. So we're going to reuse this particular item in the game. But I do have to pick a new box and add something in. That's how I play. I make it progressive for everybody so that when you're in it, there's really motivation to, you know, keep it up, keep the streak alive, especially if you're on a hot streak. Let's see, we got here. So we have, how many boxes left? 15 boxes left. So I just need one from the group of 15 in the back. And then we'll reset here. 15 boxes left. We have number 8. Number 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. And by the way, the jambalaya is still alive. I added the photo of what the jambalaya is in the photos, so you'll see this just has a bunch of extra packs in it. Actually, let me just show you guys before we set the table here. So the jambalaya box is in one of the boxes, just a few extra packs in addition to what's in the white box as well. So it's kind of a little mini bonus within the bonus, if that makes any sense. Still live. It did not get hit in the last round, so still looking for it. We're still on the hunt. All right, let me see where the Pack-a-Lunch is going to go. And let me figure out what I'm going to add. So I do it in kind of a few steps here to keep me on track. Here is the Pack-a-Lunch box. All right, so let's see where it's going to go and what am I going to add in. And let's see, how about I add in this another autograph card? Let's add in this Jake Westbrook Cleveland Indians card. We'll add that. That's autographed, again, from the same collection as the Dusty Rhodes. Same collection. Let me put it in a sleeve because I didn't get a chance to do that. And set the table here. And we'll run the auction. I do take my time. I'm not a fast-paced operator here on Whatnot because my process is to make sure everything is correct and everything is set before I begin. It could get a little crazy, especially if you have a lot of people in the chat. And I'm always willing to stop, though, and ask questions if you have questions. So feel free to throw them out there. Here's our 3 boxes. You pick a box, A, B, or C. Everything has something in it. No losers. Let's go for number 2. Let's rock it. Here we go. Jennifer's like, hand is on the button. That's awesome. I appreciate it. See if we have any challengers. Okay, no challengers. Let's go for it. Here we go. Did it start? I don't know if it started. It didn't go to 2, so let me restart here. Hold on, let me refresh. Refreshing. Refreshing. Bear with me. It got stuck. All right, I think it should be set now. Let's try again. Auction number 2, because it was showing me something completely different on my side. Here we go. Now it's running. There we go. So what I was seeing on my side was, it was strange. It said that Jen got another one. Okay, now you got another one. I thought it was the system was acting weird, so I'm glad I was kind of right. Maybe I predicted it in the process. I don't know. I predicted it in the process, Jennifer. All right, we got number 2. Where are we going? We're going with awesome. Let's do it again here. We're going with B again. 2 B. All right. Thought maybe it was, so maybe it's like a cool omen that it kind of skipped for you. So let's see what we got here. Not the Pack-a-Lynch, but we did get a cool Avengers pack. So let me put this right here for now so I can use 2 hands and open this up for you. Let's get a cool numbered card of some sort in here. There's metal cards as well. So let's see what we got here out of Avengers. There we go. Black Panther. Avengers versus Magneto. Wonder Man. Living Lightning. Manifold. And Hercules. So your star, I guess, superhero card would probably be this one here, the Versus Battle Time. Beautiful artwork on these cards. Let me put that in a sleeve for you. There we go. Put these in a little wall sleeve for you so everything is together. There we go. All right, so where was it? It was Bottoms, is in C. There we go. All right, I got to add something in, per usual, to the game. Put A back over here. Reset with this one as well. Let's add, oh, I know what I could add in. This will kind of be fun for the Pokemon people out there. Let's add in a pack of Pokemon. Where's we got Pokemon right here. All right, here's a Pokemon pack we're going to add in. I have another stand. I don't have another stand. So, oh, I do. There we go. Clay, I think it's called Clayburst is that one. All right. So let me pick another box, go through the whole process again so we can start from another fresh group here, except I do leave the one that I had in the previous just to keep it so I don't have to keep spinning. 1, 2, 3, 14 boxes. But I reset every single round. And a computer picks it. It's all decided by a random computer. Same thing as this, the wheel spin. 13. 13 is at the end here. Super. Okay. All right, where's my Pack-a-Lynch card? What am I gonna add? I got the Pokemon going. There's my Pack-a-Lunch card. We got it here. Oops, sorry. Hit it with my knee. All right, we spin and see where we're going. Which one it is. One time I was spinning and it was funny because I was doing part of my process and I'm like, oops, like I actually spinned the between the three to see which one it was going to be in. I'm like, oh wait, I have to redo that. It's kind of funny. Then one time I had a guy, another person pick for somebody, which was insane for whatever reason. And then they picked the Pack-a-Lunch, which was funny. I was like, oh my goodness, the luck. The luck some people have is absolutely amazing. And I'm here for it. Let's do it on this round here. So we added a Pokemon pack into our Pack-a-Lunch. Pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. Let's see what we get for number 3. It's running. Perfect. I think Jennifer is going for a, what is it called? A hat trick. Hat trick. All right. Let's clear the board. Let's get it. A, B, or C for number 3. Okay. Sticking with it. Sticking with B. It's like a roulette player who knows the number they want. All right, let's do it. We have our A. I'm in Las Vegas, so it's very apropos to Las Vegas terminology here. Not the Pack-a-Lunch, Jennifer, but you got this really cool Marvel card of Punchline Villain. It's really cool art on here. It's from Fleer, I think, Metal Cards or Upper Deck Metal. Skybox Metal. Skybox Metal Punchline Purple FX. Alexis Kane was a victim of the Joker. So very pretty card there. It's purple. It might be hard to tell, but it's a cool purple color. All right, let's see where our Pack-a-Lunch was, and then we're going to add something in to make it, again, I do a progressive method just to keep, like I said, to keep interest, keep people excited about what's going to happen next. Let's see, where was it? See. Yes, there we go. It was in A. All right. Let's get it again here. All right, let's add in something else. I want to rip one of these. Here's a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. We're going to add in a Yu-Gi-Oh pack too. I have not ripped any of these, so there's going to be some in the upcoming games, but let's put a Yu-Gi-Oh pack in too. Kind of fun there. All right, pick another box. Let's take this one back. Go. We got 12 left here on the board. Sorry I came on a little bit later tonight than I didn't realize my show was scheduled earlier for whatever reason. I thought it was scheduled at 9 o'clock, but I wasn't prepared for the earlier start that I put on the thing. So sorry about that if anybody out there was anticipating an earlier start for me. Move this over to here. All right, so we have our 2 nice and juicy Pack-a-Lunch out there. All right, let me put our items in line here. Get our Pack-a-Lunch set. I do have a version of this where I do Pokemon as well as basketball, so if you guys like that. And the next round will also start up with fresh with some Stranger Things. I know people out there like those packs. I do have a new blaster box that I got, so here's our Pack-a-Lunch card. But let's get through this one first, and we will move on to the next one. I want to clear this board. So it's nice and ripe with another pack added in. So it's actually kind of wild. Lots of good value out there. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. You hear the little thing, the little ding, that's me just spinning the wheel to make it random on my side. It's a lot of fun to see where it's going to go here. Half the time I forget, quite honestly. I'm so busy doing the process on this side. So let's do it. Here we go. Nice and ripe for the picking. All right. Where are we going this time, Jennifer? A, B, or C? Let's clear the board. What are you vibing? You have to try B one more time? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Here's our A. Here is our B. Not Pack-a-Lunch, but Jennifer, you got a cool Topps basketball pack, which is not too shabby for the money there. Now I know that the Chrome basketball is going crazy in terms of prices, but that means that the base will follow. So let's see if you got a cool rookie Cooper flag we're looking for, and other rookies too. There's a couple rookies in there. Okay, Julius Randle, Jazz, AJ Green, Clippers. There's a lot of sideways cards in this one. Tyler Smith, Klay Thompson, Tyler Hero. Oh, there we go. There's a rookie. Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey from the Jazz. Pretty solid. Let's see if it's numbered. No, not numbered, but I'll put this in a sleeve. And then we have another rookie card here. Nolan Trayor from Brooklyn Nets. So that's pretty cool too. All right, we'll put that one in a sleeve. Then we have your Philly Tough, like a parallel card with the net border, which is pretty cool. And then Ochai Agbaji. Ochai Agbaji from the Toronto Raptors. So you got some rookies in there. Let me put these in sleeves for you. I see the legend Sarahkins has popped in. Are you actually awake, Sarahkins, or are you on fumes from the evening? Fumes from the snow that dawned South Carolina in your neighborhood. Do you know the Weather Channel? The Weather Channel did a video live in Columbia, South Carolina. The Weather Channel was there. That's how big of a story it is. Oops, sorry. I hit the thing again. Let me do the reveal too for y'all. Just put these in plastics. It wasn't that bad. No, it didn't look bad on TV. There we go. And I just put that in a sleeve for you. The parallel. All right, where was it? Let's find the Pack-a-Lunch for you, Jennifer. Show you where it was. And we'll put this back in A. They told me A again. The computers talked and spun to A. All right. Let's do, what do I want to put in here? How about some of these cards? I really do like these. Let's see. Ooh. I like these. These are going to be some really fun Marvel cards. I have Ghost Rider. Hulks Unite. So a nice little Hulk, Incredible Hulk, and then Dark Phoenix Unite. So we'll add these three into our Pack-a-Lunch. Very cool. Oh, let's keep Jake. Gotta see Jake. Jake and Jim. Now his nickname was Dusty Rhodes. He was a pretty good player back in the day. He played for the and this card he's the Giants, the New York Giants, before they moved to San Francisco. All right, let's see what we got here. I got to pick another box. We added some Marvel cards in. All right, let's pick the box from the back. We're down to 12. 12 left out of this round here. And by the way, the Jambalaya is still alive. Jambalaya box is still alive too. Every time I say that, by the way, it gets picked, and it's crazy. It just, that's the way it works. So maybe I'm vibing it. I don't know. But, of course, I hope you get Pack-a-Lunch, because then we clear the board and we can start fresh with some other packs as well that I have in the hop. 12. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. The bottom here. All right, here we go. Reset everything there. Those are all the items we have in our Pack-a-Lunch, folks. Simple game. If anyone has any questions on how it works, let me know in the chat. I'm more than happy to answer. But the basics are simple. Check out the pinned item. That's what we are working with in the white boxes. It's only from that pool of photos that you'll see the items that are in the white boxes. Now, in addition to those, one is obviously kind of a jackpot, a little bit more value for your money, which is what everybody wants. It's called a Pack-a-Lunch, and it matches the card, one of the cards in the boxes. I just used an energy card to make it a little bit dramatic for those of you guys who like Pokemon. All right, so now we're going to pick our box, and we'll pick to see where it's going to go. And once that happens, we'll reset and run the auction. I always encourage people also to watch. That way you guys see how it goes, how it works, and that way if anyone has any questions, or and maybe there's something that you don't like, some of the variables or some of the different packs in there. That's cool. You can always sit out, wait for the next round too when I do a refresh. I respect that. Not every single pack that I have in there is for everybody. But variety is the name of how I do things, and that's what I encourage in my game, which is super simple. So let's see if anybody would like to try this one. Pick your box, A, B, or C. One of them has all of these items you see here, called the Pack-a-Lunch. The other two have items from the photographs that you'll see in the item that is pinned and running right now. So let's see if anybody wants to get in. For this one, we're on number 5. Number 5. There's only 18 in this round too, so we probably will finish this round tonight. I keep it to like 25, 30. because that's as many as I could really fit on the table. That's really the reason. They are all independent of each other, regardless. So they're a single choice. So go ahead and pick your choice this time, A, B, or C on number 5. Trying B again. The vintage cards are in the game, and actually they're not vintage. They are modern. These are archives. This one's not archives. It's from Topps Heritage. So here we go. They're in the game, so okay. So we did not get it again, Jennifer. The computer does not like you tonight. I'm so sorry, but we got some cool cards in here, though, by the way. All right, so here's our little packet. We got, these are a rookie card of Herida. So this is a rookie card from the Brew Crew. And then we have a Christian Yelich card, also from the Brewers. These were part of a limited edition set through Topps. Gary V, he's one of the hobby people in the industry. So these 2 cards are from his set. One's a rookie, and one is this. He personally selected the different cards. He's famous for doing the V-Friends cards and stuff like that. And then these are little mini cards. So these were also exclusive on the Topps website as part of a mini cards that you had to order on Topps, with a nice Zach Greinke Arizona card in there. So like I said, good value for your money in that little collection. I try to put together some lots and singles that have decent potential and value for you guys as well. Okay, don't hate the computer or hate the computer. You're allowed. It was in A again. Oh my goodness gracious. How wild. Okay. We're going to add something to this. Jambalaya is still live too, by the way. I did take a picture of the jambalaya in case you guys are wondering what the jambalaya is. It is the last picture in that pinned item there. So you can take a peek at what's in it. It's just a few extra packs. And that's in addition to what you select as well. All right. I got to pick another box and add in the pack-a-lunch as well. So we got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 boxes in the back. Let me pick one here from these. Welcome in, folks. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to help. I'd rather you guys ask questions before you pick anything. If you win and you pick, because then it's kind of like too late. The train is rolling if you're at that level. Eight. All right, we're going to go 8 here. 3, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Right, there's that. Lots of awesome packs and cards out there. So there is no losers. So feel free to ask away if there's any questions regarding any of the items or what you actually are bidding on. Let's see. Let me add in one of these Dragon Ball Z packs. Let's add in a Dragon Ball Z pack. Here we go. I don't want to cover up. Anything here. Here we go. I need a wider shot. There we go. All right, let's see where it's going. And go from there. Run the auction. I do take my time just because I want to make sure the process is followed. I put the card in the box, all those things behind the scenes that are important to the integrity of how it works. And I want to make sure you guys are having transparency and you all are having fun, especially once it gets hit. That's kind of the goal too, is to clear the board a few times and open some packs. I want to open some packs. Let's open some packs. So let's get it. All right. Auction is live for number 6. Number 6. We're on number 6. Yep, so I added Dragon Ball Z in. It's in the game. Why not? It's the first one from the box, too. I got a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z cards. Packs. All right. Number 6. Let's clear the board. Number 6. We're going, all right, we're going B. All right, here's our A. I do like the strategy. Not Packlinch. We got a Prism Soccer 4 cards of, this is from, what is it? Premier League. So let's see if you got a cool rookie or something in one of these. Let's see if you got like a silver rookie card. I'm not sure if you follow soccer. I do like soccer. I don't dislike it, that's for sure. So we got a rookie here. No rookies, but there's a Scorers Club card, so that's probably your highlight insert type card in the Scorers Club there. So not Packlanch. The computer shockingly did change it up this round, which I was like, oh my goodness, which I was happy, and I was hoping it would hit, but it was in the bottoms. C. All right. All right, here we go. Let's put this back. Let's figure out what we're going to add. Got to pick another box. We're going through them here. So now is also the time to ask questions while I'm processing and getting everything set for the next one. Trying to find something to put in. I'm resetting everything with the boxes, all of that. So now is the time to chat, ask questions, and that way we can be set for the next round here. All right, we got 10 boxes. 10 boxes left. Let's pick another one from this group. 10 boxes. And then what are we going to add? I'm going to add something fun in. Welcome in, folks. You're joining a fun 3-box game. So there's tremendous odds. It's a 1 in 3 style game to get a bunch of packs and a bunch of cards that you see out there. So we're in the process of doing something a little bit progressive because we have not hit it yet. So I always add stuff in if we do not hit. So we are due. We are very much due for a hit here. And here's the jambalaya box, which also has not been hit yet. All right. Let's see. We add something fun, different, creative. My Pack-a-Lunch card. Make sure I have that set here. And let me find something here. Because now we're getting into it. We have not hit it yet, so now we're getting into it. It's pretty wild. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I haven't added one of these in a long time. Let's add in a t-shirt. Let's add in a t-shirt. The Patriots are in the Super Bowl. So here's a cool thrifted, this is a thrifted find. Conference champion Patriots. It's a ladies t-shirt, 3XL. Let's add this in. So kind of relates to the Patriots who are going to be in the Super Bowl. So let's add this in. Put them over here in the side. So that'll be included in the pack-a-lunch as well. It's a little bit creative, something different. I occasionally add like plushies and toys and different things. Sometimes I do t-shirts. I haven't done t-shirts in a t-shirt in a while. So let's just add one in. All right, let's see where it's going. And we will run the auction. Lots of packs out there. So a lot of great opportunity for you guys to get in on some good value here. All right, here's our boxes. The auction is for one of them. You pick your box, A, B, or C. Every box has something in it, so there's no losers. Just one has the pack-a-lunch card in it, which is what we are looking for. Every shot's $5, so give it a shot and see what you get. For number 7. All right, where are we going? All right. I admire you're determined on this. All right, here we go. Here's our A. Here's our B. It will hit eventually, but that's eventually. You did get a Topps Chrome pack baseball. So let's get a cool refractor rookie in Topps Chrome baseball. Or an autograph. Numbered card, autograph. Something of awesome value for you. There's a rookie card. Campanaro, Mountcastle. Ooh, there's a numbered card for you. Ryan Bliss rookie. It's a Purple Wave rookie. Purple Wave. The Mariners were very much in the running last year for the World Series. They didn't make it. Here's another rookie card for you. Here's another kind of refractor and refractor rookie. A lot of rookies in this pack, so you got a lot of good value. Let me put these down and put some sleeves on these for you. Almost all of them are getting sleeved other than that one there for you. So let's get these all sleeved up for you. Solid rookie there. This one we'll put in a top loader for you. Purple, numbered out of 250. Numbered out of 250 refractor. Pokemon. We'll do some Pokemon tonight. We're still on this round. We have not hit the pack-a-lunch yet. There is a Pokemon pack in this one. So we will get to it, hopefully soon. I want to clear this board. Nice one here. But yeah, there is one Pokemon pack in this one, so. And there could be Pokemon in the white boxes as well. This one's not a rookie refractor, but Michael Wacha, solid pitcher. He played a lot. He was on the Cardinals too back in the day. And here's a nice little, I don't know what the variable of refractor that it's called, but nice rookie there. So we'll top load him. So solid pickup there. Solid pickup there, Jennifer. Not the pack lunch. We still are on the hunt to get it. So let's hope we get it this next one here. The computer went backwards. They defaulted back to A for you. So, all right. And let's see what we got here. Here's our Pack-a-Lunch card. I do have to pick another box, and I have to add something, which is pretty wild. Let me put this back here. What am I going to add? I'm looking here. I got to pick another box, too. Let's see what we got here. How about this? Ooh, let's not drop anything. My keys, I like my keys. That would not be good. All right, let's do a Funko Pop. Let's add a Funko Pop in. Let's add this Star Trek Funko Pop in the game. So this will now be in the Pack-a-Lunch 2. Star Trek Gorn. Can't put them over here, maybe. There you go. So I'll add that in too. Have a few things from different units and stuff back here, so we're getting a little bit wild, but let's do it. All right, let's pick another box. Nine boxes left. So we're winding it down. It's got to hit soon. We're so close. We're so close to almost finishing everything that's on the table here. So now's everyone's opportunity to get in when it's nice and juicy. 3, 4, 5. All right. There we go. Put this over here just for now. And pick where it's going to go. Make sure I don't lose my keys, which fell when I was trying to find something. That's how it always goes. Especially in the morning. I don't know where... You would think you put your keys in the same place every morning. Like the same place in your house, but for some reason, sometimes it doesn't happen. You're like, where are my keys? All right, here we go. All right. The computer has spoken. Let's get this one here. Here's our 3 boxes. All this stuff is getting so much here that I'm gonna have to like go back with the camera. So let's get it, folks. Pick your box, A, B, or C. It's been a trying time this round. Usually we don't get this far in, but sometimes the computer has made its peace. And maybe the computer's trying to just get Jennifer some great cards here, as always. So let's see where we're going to go here. All right, where are we going, Jennifer? A, B, or C? All right, sticking B. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Flux. It was Flux. Not Avalanche. Man, I can't believe this. You know how crazy this is? I can't even explain. It's not even, it's so wild. All right, we got Kobe White, Matisse Thybulle, Jalen Duren, rookie card. That's pretty solid. And Shaden Sharp. Flux Appeal. Flux Appeal. All right. Let's reset. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. All right, let me put these in a thing. All right. Where are we going to go here? All right, let's see. Where was it? It went back to A. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's put this back here. Pack-a-Lunch. I can't imagine. I'm kind of befuddled myself. Okay. Let's pick a box. Uh, 3, 6, 7, 8. Really getting down to the nitty-gritty here. 8. Well, I hope you're having fun, Jennifer. This is not the way it usually goes. Usually we have a few Pack-a-Lunches. That's what the odds do support. So we got 4. That's why I do this, because I want everybody to get some wins. So we could clear the board. We already had a Pokemon request, so I'd love to do that. I'd also love to do some Stranger Things, too. But to do so, we got to get Pack-a-Lunch so we can start it fresh. All right, let's see where we're gonna go and what I'm gonna add. Man, I thought that for sure. Okay, let's go with some cards. Just add in some more cards here. Go into this box. Add in some more cards. That's a good idea. Do some. I don't even know what this is. Basketball and some more Marvel. So we have a basketball card and DM Brothers Golden Age card, Miles McBride rookie, and then a Doctor Strange. So a little more value out there. All right, let's see where it's going. And we'll see. I know. Well, dude, I am like in complete disbelief. Like, I could never have thought that this would happen. All right. Well, the goal is to get back to Stranger Things, so you could be on another hot streak. But we got to get it. We got to get it. We got to get it to go here. So, pick your box, folks. A, B, or C. There's lots of stuff in this pot of great wondrousness. So, but I will say, like, my goal is to always get value regardless for everybody. So, I hope that within your picks as well, like, the cards you're getting are awesome. You know? Because it doesn't, doesn't help me. Doesn't help me. There you go. I want people to win. I told you last time. I want people to win. We got Pokemon. There's a Pokemon. It's kind of unprecedented that the stupid thing is not picking B. I don't understand. But lo and behold, too, if you do change your answer, it's gonna pick B. Like, that's just the nature of how sometimes it goes. Because I've had that happen too to another gentleman who was bidding with me, where he was picking, I think, C or something, and then all of a sudden he went off the script, and I was like, "Oh, you want to go A?" And then lo and behold, it was in C, the one he has been picking the entire time. By the way, that is a beautiful art right there. Art rare. Can we just pause for a second? So you're up, I would guess, with this card. I'm not sure, but how cool is that? I mean, let's look at the back and put it in a top loader for you. But that is a beautiful card. I don't know what the character is. I'm sure you can Google photo it. But it does says AR, so that means it's an art rare. If I get a chance. I'm sure. He's sleeping. Sleeping. All right, let's put these in here for you. And see where the computer took me to. Honestly, I was like, I don't remember. And I was like, oh, it's not A, it was C. All right. Well, the good news too, though, is if we get so far into the game, it's going to come down to at least a 50-50 at some point. If the worst is to the worst, it's going to come down to you're going to have to get it eventually if you're still going, because the game could only continue and with the amount of boxes that are on the table. So that's the positive thing. And honestly, it wouldn't be the first time that I've had someone who came in and they got bought all the boxes. It did happen once before. So, but you might have a challenger. You never know. That's why I do it. But I really was hoping to get into the Stranger Things box that I bought. Let me add in a sticker pack. I was really hoping I'd be into the Stranger Things box. Fresh box. So you can't see Pack-a-Lanch. That's Pack-a-Lanch. There we go. Pack-a-Lanch. There we go. Got it all in frames. Frame here. Pack-a-Lanch box. All right, we got 6, 7, like the kids say. 6, 7. Which is probably way over now, but once it hits mainstream, the whole 6, 7 thing is pretty much donezo. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if anyone has any questions, let me know in the chat. We're in the midst of a game here where it's a choice between 3 different boxes. One of them has the Pack-a-Lunch in it, and the others have items that you see in the photos, so everything is visible in terms of options and available things. So there's no losers. Everybody does get something, and we're looking to get what the Pack-a-Lunch. All right, let's see where it's going. See where we're going to go for this round here. All right. All right. Here we go. Here's our 3 boxes. Lots of packs on the table. There's a whole Pokemon, Lorcana, Yu-Gi-Oh, Mickey Mouse, Dragon Ball Z. There's a pop out there. There's a t-shirt. All kinds of great things. So go ahead and pick your box, A, B, or C. One of them has Pack-a-Lunch. One of these boxes has the Pack-a-Lunch, which is all of these items you see here. I just kept adding because we haven't hit it yet. So all of these items here are in one of the boxes, A, B, or C. The other 2 boxes have items that you see in the photographs. So if you look at the photographs, take a minute to click on it, look through the photos. That's what you'll see in the white boxes. So it's a simple choice game where you pick a box, and I've been adding more stuff in because we haven't picked it yet. The Pack-a-Lunch has not been picked yet. So let's get it this round. Glad you're asking questions before I start. That's always key. So you just have to pick a box, and hopefully we hit it. You want to clear the board and start with a fresh landscape, as they say. And then all the packs are ripped, all the cards are shipped. All right. Let's do it for number 10. Where are we going, Jennifer? Lucky number 10. Come on, B. All right, did the computer work with you on this one? Did they say it's about time? Is there a B on the wheel? Yes, Jennifer, there is a B on the wheel. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Holy moly. I was like, if she does not pick B, I don't know what's gonna happen. I was like, please pick B. I was like, when it's like your choice, that I get so like anxious. I'm like, oh my god, like please pick B. I'm like, again, you've been doing it the whole entire time. I'm like, now's the time. So cool pick. Here's all your cards that are loose. We'll start going through them as well, and then we're gonna do the Stranger Things fresh box to start the next round as well. So here's some really cool Marvel, etc. cards from this pile. You got a rookie, Ghost Rider, pretty solid. Incredible, the Hulks Unite, Dark Phoenix, Lexi Hole from The Fever, Natasha Cloud, and Carly Samuelson from the Lynx. You got a t-shirt, Thrift Find from Patriots. You got 2 autographed cards. You got Jake Westbrook and Jim Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes. The Dusty Rhodes is from Archives. These came from an estate sale, so I bought these from a widower whose husband collected autographed cards. Then you got the Star Trek Gorn. You'll have some fun with this little pop, Target exclusive pop from Star Trek. So you got that coming your way. So put them. You're going to need a basket for all this, a bigger basket. Then let's get through some of the packs here. All these packs are yours as well. So let's go with the stickers first. These are cool too, because sometimes they have some really, hold on, see if I can get it. No, I don't want to rip anything. There we go. It's like in there. There we go. Oh, you got a sparkly card, sparkly sticker. I always keep everything on camera, folks. Don't worry. I want you guys to see what you get here. I did see a stream, and I'm not going to name any names, where they were opening packs. They were opening Pokemon packs, and like I said, I'm not going to call them out, but they were opening them like down here. And I'm like, dude, nobody could see what you're opening. You got to keep them on screen. Like basic rules of opening packs, you know? Oh, here's our Dragon Ball Z cards. First time opening these. So let's get a cool one here. These are Chinese. Ooh. I see a gold card in the back. Was stuck. No. There we go. There's our star card. And then a power card of some sort. CP. It says CP. I don't know what that means, but that's a cool card. We'll put that to the side. Let's do Mickey Mouse. I really do like these Disney cards. I have to get more of these. They're so adorable. We got Winnie the Pooh, participation badge. Welcome to the games. Baymax. And a little Daisy Duck for you. Pretty cool. Let's do Avengers. Avengers is always cool. There's always good cards in these. Get it. Scissors are always my last resort, by the way. I do have them to the side. Sometimes I do need scissors when I'm opening them, but for the most part, I can get them. Not tear into packs like an animal. There we go. Captain America. We salute you, Captain America. A nice Spider-Man. Cool. Nice little stack there. Let's do Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the first time I'm opening the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, too, that were in these. So if you guys like Yu-Gi-Oh! I added some Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs in. Miracle Raven. Mocha. Inferno. Dawn's Light. Well, there's a spell card. A little shiny there. Shipping Error. Fear Rise. And the Star Ham. That's cute. Put your hollow in a sleeve. Lady, it's I guess I mean I'm not familiar with this, but I would call this the Lady Gaga card because it's got the Gaga utopic. I don't know what that does, but hopefully in the game it causes your opponents to maybe it causes your opponents to listen to Lady Gaga. You play that card. I don't know. All right, let's get a cool Pokemon. Ooh, I see something shiny. Nice little EX sparkly card in the back for you. These are Korean, so you could use your Google Translate, folks, to see what it says, because I don't know that character. But I do know the quality is high from these beautiful shiny cards. It is pretty cool. And then let's do the Whisperer. I have not hit any enchanted from this box that I bought. So hopefully tonight is the night, Jennifer. And your patience paid off. Let's see if your patience paid off on these. Something crazy. You've been getting some decent cards regardless tonight, so there we go. Horned King. We need more. We need something. Ooh, Raja. Jago. What is this one? Sleepy Hollow. Turan. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a cool card. Ursula. Little John, and Fergus McDuck is our shiny card in this group here. So not a bad haul, Jennifer. Pretty solid group of cards and things. And nice pickup on the Pack-a-Lunch. We finally got the computer to agree with you, so I'm so happy about that. I was like, please pick B. If you didn't pick B, I was like, definitely the computer is against you. I was so just like, it's got to go in the right direction for her. I just couldn't imagine. But patience pays off, and that's why I like to see people get it. I don't want people to lose. That's not the goal. The goal is to get you all good cards. But it's not losing. I mean, it's not necessarily getting the jackpot, but when the computer is against you, it could feel a little bit tough. So, all right, let me put your stuff in a basket. We still have boxes left. So we're still in the game. And we're going to crack a fresh blaster of, we put these back, of Stranger Things. But I will ask the chat before I do the Stranger Things, because I did have a request for the Pokemon one. So is there anybody that wants me to do the Pokemon one before I do the next round? So does anybody want me to do the Pokemon version of the game out there? If not, we'll go into the regular version again, because there's only 6, 7, 8 boxes left. So it's up to you guys. Let me know if you want me to do Pokemon. I had a request earlier, but I'm not sure. They probably went on their way. I don't see any Pokemon requests, so we'll get rocking with, where's my opener? Oh, here we go. We'll get rocking with new blaster from Stranger Things. This will be our new Pack-a-Lunch, folks. These are going up in price, let me tell you. Since I started doing some Stranger Things boxes, now these are from Blasters. The price has gone up substantially, obviously, with the popularity of the show and the new season. But these packs have exclusive parallel cards, and it does say that some may have autographs in that, which we have not hit yet. So these are from Topps. It says Zero Cool, but they are made by Topps. And there is some cool cards in here. So let's just pull a random pack to start. And I'm going to add something in to make it more than just that, because we got to have an avalanche of packs of some kind. Let me do one of the Dragon Ball Z's, and we'll do a Dragon Ball Z, and we'll do One Piece. We'll do a One Piece pack too. There we go. So we'll get a trio going here of non-sport related packs. All right, so now I'm going to pick 2 boxes from the back, and then I'm going to have 3, with 1 being our Pack-a-Lunch. So let's pick the 2, and we'll start it up again. Remember, guys, I could also do a basketball one too. So I have a Pokemon variation, and I have a basketball variation too. Here's our 8. I just need 2. 8. All right, so that's easy. That's the last one here. And then the jambalaya is still live, by the way. Jambalaya is still live, which is in the pictures too. So you guys can look at the item that's on auction and see what the variables are. We're only down to 8 boxes left, so it's 8 out of those 2 photographs that you see there that are left on the board. And if you've been watching and hanging out, you probably know by process of elimination what's left from those pictures too. There's still lots of great stuff out there. 5. So that's the one thing too, is if you don't get Pack-a-Lunch, don't fret. There's always good cards out there regardless. Here's 5. Great packs, great lots, all of that stuff. I try to make it worth your bid. So even if you do miss it, you're still going to get something good regardless. And oftentimes, if you've been watching, it might take a while to get there, but your patience pays off. Like Jennifer was not getting it. The computer was, because I do a computer spin back here to pick it. Computer was not agreeing, but then guess what? Just did. So ye have faith in the process. And I have faith in it too, because like I said, I always want people to get it. And actually it's fun when you get multiple and you get a couple in a row, and that's where it's really fun. All right, so let me see where it's going to go. I always use a computer to pick it. And we'll see where it's going to go with 8 left in this group. All right. All right. Pick your box, folks, A, B, or C. One of them has Pack-a-Lunch in it. The other 2 have solid picks as well. No losers. We are on number 11. Yo 11 is live in the auction. All right. Where are we going? A, B, or C? We're going C. All right. Well, we changed it up. All right. Here we go. A, B, and C. All right. Not the Pack-a-Lunch, but very solid pick. Mosaic Football from 2025. This is one of the latest football packs out there, so there's great potential in terms of rookies and all that good stuff. So let's see what you got here. Maybe there's a hot Patriots or Seahawks rookie in here. So your cards will skyrocket in value as the Super Bowl plays out here. All right, we got Gabriel Davis. He's on the mat here. Tiki Barber. Green Quinnen Williams. The Jets. Najee Harris Chargers. Geno Smith Raiders. And Brian Robinson, the receiver on the Commanders. So nothing crazy in there, but you did get a cool parallel. It's like a color match for the Jets. Green on green. And if they made a card of him, he must be pretty decent, because it takes a lot for these manufacturers to make cards of defensive and offensive guys. So he's probably one of the team leaders for sure. All right. Thank you, Jennifer, on that one. All right. Where was it? Let's see where the computer took it. It went back to Old Faithful. It went to B again. It did a back-to-back. See, now it's teasing you. It's teasing you, Jennifer. It's in a back-to-back. All right, let's put this back here. Can't do that, but it's funny. I was like, oh, okay. But still good cards around. Like I always say to anybody who wants to jump into it, no losers. Everybody does get something, so have faith in the process. I'm going to add something in to this group here. Let's see what I have over here. And then I'm going to pick another box as well. Let's see. Let's do these 3 cards. These are super cool. And this one, I'm going to do 4 cards. 5 cards. 5 cards. I'm just picking up cool stuff. All right. So we got Sleepwalker. These are some Marvel cards. Fantastic Four, which is ridiculous. Avengers, another ridiculous card. These are vintage from the 90s. We got G.I. Joe, Cobra, and Cobra. So you got G.I. Joe, Cobra, and let me put the Avengers one in the front here because these are so cool. We'll kind of put these out here. Fantastic Four and Avengers. Some vintage Marvel cards. All right, let me pick another box from the 6 we have left. And then we'll pick our pack-a-lunch and be ready to go. 6 left. Three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Boxes everywhere. I do have another round of 30 in the hop too. So once we go through this one, I could just set up the board with the new set as well. And again, if anybody wants to do basketball or Pokemon, around with basketball or Pokemon, I could do that too. So it's up to you guys. Hopefully we sell out tonight. But I could always add it in if we don't, which is cool too. The Dragon Ball Z is just these particular packs. So it's whatever's those cards. I just got them recently, so I just opened one pack today, so just those particular packs. All right, here's our boxes. All of these items are in one of them, which is called the pack-a-lunch. So there's 3 packs in it. And then I added some of these Avengers and G.I. Joe cards in it too. So pick your box, A, B, or Z. Oh, it's just one. The game has 1 pack of Dragon Ball, 1 pack of Stranger Things, and 1 pack of One Piece. All of these items are in one of the boxes. The other 2 boxes have what you see in the photograph. If you click on the photo, the items come from those pictures. So it's just that in the game for now. So, but it is all. So you'd get all. If you pick the pack-a-lunch, which is this card here, you get all. So that's how it works. 1 in 3 shot. Easiest way to explain it. And I generally just do 1 for the game. There we go. Cyan is in. Sure. Go for it. Thank you for your first purchase. So go ahead and pick your box. A, B, or C. So once you pick your box, all we do is we See what's in the box? You're going with B. All right, let me write your name on here and your pick. All right, we got our A and we got our B. Here's our B for you. Congrats! We cleared the board. So, we got these coming out to you. You got these cool Marvel Avengers cards, Fantastic Four, Avengers, Sleepwalker, as well as G.I. Joe, Cobra Commander, and this one here of a tank, the mobile tank. All right. Then we got, we'll do One Piece next. So not too shabby for a first try. I would say that's pretty solid. It happens. Beginner's luck. It's like when you roll the dice in craps. These are rares. Ooh, there's a CR there. And our CSR there. So we'll put these in sleeves for you. Cool card there, for sure. Then we got a Dragon Ball pack for you. We just got these last week. They just came in. Just buy a bunch of stuff off of the good old Bay. If you're wondering. We got R. This one's stuck together, but not really. There we go. Nice gold card here. And then I just put this one in a sleeve for you. That's an SSR. Super secret rare. And then let's do this. This is a fresh box of Stranger Things. We have not hit any autographs yet, so we'll still wait. I'm still waiting to hit an autograph. I have not hit one yet. I'm so bummed. All right, let's get the camera to work here. Never tell me the odds. That's your insert. And there we go. The Stranger Things. So not too shabby. Good pick. You got the Pack-a-Lunch on your first try, which is always fun. And we're going to reset the board as well for everybody. We'll do Stranger Things again. Maybe I'll do the same kind of group as well. For sure, dude. For sure. I like to give out variety in my game. So that way people aren't stuck with a certain kind of brand or topic. If you like both sports and entertainment type cards, I do both. So we got the Pack-a-Lunch there. And by the way, Jambalaya is still live, which is a couple extra packs you'll see in the photos. All right, so let me reset this. Put these centrally. And we got 7, so I need to pick 2. Now, does anybody want me to do a Pokemon variation or a basketball variation before I do another Stranger Things, etc.? So let me know in the chat if anybody'd like me to do a Pokemon version or a basketball version before I do a similar thing to what I just did. It's up to you guys. I'm just the conductor. Y'all are the orchestra. All right. I don't see any requests for that, so we will continue with the Stranger Things from this box here. Fresh blaster. All right, so here we go. We'll just pick one at random from the blaster. All right, so we got that. We'll do another Dragon Ball. And we'll do a yellow One Piece pack. So there's our trio here of our Pack-a-Lunch. All right, I'm going to pick 2 boxes from back there. And we only have a few left, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We have 7 boxes. So I need 2. 2 from the group. 2 from the group. We're going with 4. That one. Please look at the photos, folks, so you guys know what you're bidding on. And if you have any questions, I could go through it with you. It's a very simple choice game where you pick one of the boxes and you work off of that, as well as what I place in front here, which is called the pack-a-lanche. An avalanche of packs, if you will. And I do have variations of the game as well. I have Pokemon, and I have basketball too. 3. And the jambalaya is still alive too, by the way. We have not hit the jambalaya, which is just a bunch of extra packs that are shown in the photo there. So it's got to be in one of these. So one of my customers in the last one that I was live, she was asking me about the jambalaya. I'm like, yeah, jambalaya is live. All right. All right, let's see where it's going to go. And have it all set on the board. So let's see where it's going to go. So this, folks, is going to be our pack-a-lanche right here. We have a Dragon Ball Z pack, Stranger Things pack, and One Piece. I call them yellow packs because I have a blue and yellow, so those are the yellow ones. But here's our boxes. Pick your box, A, B, or C. One of them has pack-a-lanche, which is all of these items here. The other 2 have solid picks as well. And the jambalaya bonus is still live, so we have not hit that. Let's get something awesome on this round. For number 13. Number 13. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, Jennifer. Number 13. Number 13. Jennifer A. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we got it here. A is Hunger Games. There is a new Hunger Games movie coming out this year. There is a new Hunger Games movie coming out this year. I forget what it's called, but they had the last one on E! Entertainment, which is, it's not as good as the originals with Jennifer Lawrence in it. I'm sorry, it's just not. Here we go. There we go. Abernathy. Hey, Mitch. Caesar Flickerman. The Gurga Hunger Games. I think that's part of a bigger thing. There we go. Snow. Yeah, the movie, the latest movie is him as a younger character. Katniss and Gale. And then a preview card, another preview card there, number 63. So, very cool there. I do believe that like in the future, when you have like celebrity type cards, they are gonna have some value to them. You know, like Woody. Like I do think that the characters they play are important, but a lot of times their celebrityness, you know, will drive the value of the card to, in addition to their character. So, all right. So that was a. Let's see where it was. It's not this one. Bottoms. Avalanche was in the bottom. All right, we're going to add something to this group. We're going to pick another box. Add this one back here. We're getting down to the last group, folks. So that's always a good thing because there's always good value to be found, and your odds get better as the boxes reduce. When we get down to the final 3, it can only go down to the final 2 and then the final 1. So we got 5 left. And then we start from the fresh batch. All right, let me pick the box and then add something in and then pick our Pack-a-Lunch spot. Two. All right, two. So there's only 4 left. All right. All right, what am I going to add, and where is it going? All right, first things first, let's add something in. It's numbered. Not numbered. It's numbered or no? No. But it's a cool card. Here is a rookie card. We're going to add this into the Pack-a-Lunch of Trey Man. It's an orange rookie from Donruss. Trey Man. So we'll add this in. We'll add a little basketball into it there. A little Trey Man. Here's our Pack-a-Lunch. So for those of you guys who like both non-sports and sports, this is probably the option to get into because it's got a little bit of both in it, which is how I like to mix it up and give you guys a little variety. So let's see if we can get a Pack-a-Lunch going here. Not take out the Dragon Ball visual. Any Pokemon? I do have the Pokemon variation of the game. I don't have singles. No, I don't have singles. I don't have any singles. No problem. But keep checking back. I probably will eventually have to do a show when you get, once you go to these physical card shows and stuff. Inevitably, we have so many in Las Vegas that, I get a little crazy buying sometimes. So, and sometimes when people are selling storage units as well, because I'm in the storage unit category, they come with Pokemon cards and people just bring them in and, that's how it goes. People sell. No worries. Okay, so this is what we are bidding on. We're bidding on what's called a Pack-a-Lunch. For those of you guys who are new, you pick your box, A, B, or C. All of these packs in this cool Trey Man rookie that I just put out there is the Pack-a-Lunch. So it's in one of the boxes out of the 3. So you pick your box and we open it up and whatever's inside is what you get. And there's no losers because every box has something cool in it, regardless of your pick. So let's run it and see what happens. Feel free also to ask any questions. I'd rather you guys ask questions before you make any selections too, if you do have questions. It's very important. And also look at the photographs too, so you could have an idea of what is left. For number 14 here, we have 6 boxes left in this particular round. So if anyone would like to jump in, give it a whirl. Let's get it. Let's get a Pack-a-Lunch. I'm super stoked for this week too, because in regular work, because one of my clients is bringing in Pokemon cards supposedly on Wednesday, so it's always fun to look at people's collections. Hey, all right, let's go for it. Number 14. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, Jennifer. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Congrats. You got yourself another Stranger Things selection. All right, we're going to start with Trey Man, though. Oklahoma City Thunder are probably the odds to win the championship again. So here's a nice rookie card. I'm not sure. I don't really follow basketball, so anyway, it's an orange rookie with shiny orange rookie. Not numbered, but solid Don Russ card. Let's do the yellow one piece. These are cool cards. I did the other blue pack, so these are the yellow ones. For sure, dude. For sure. Like I said, my goal, regardless, is you always walk away with good cards, no matter what your picks are, and how, if you get it, you don't get it. It's really irrelevant. Beautiful card here for SR. Put this in a sleeve for you. And your other package is probably on its way if it's not already there, because it went priority. So you were like on the priority list with your last package too, which is a pretty decent sized box that I sent out for you. I think I double boxed it too, box in a box. So you'll see if you haven't gotten it yet. I love when people get big boxes from me, especially when it goes priority. It feels very VIP. There's a, I don't know if these are rare. I'm like, rookie. In my baseball and sports mind, I'm like, R for rookie. Oh, here we go. SSR, dude. There we go. And then just a base card. How cool is this card right here? Let's look at the back, see if anything's numbered or not, anything. Dragon Hero. Nice SSR, dude. We're not even done. We didn't even open the Stranger Things yet. Very nice. I do have some top loads here. I usually top load at work when I'm shipping, but did bring a box home with me, so. All right, let's get your Stranger Things. Fresh from that blaster. I'll keep getting Stranger Things too, by the way. If people really like them, I'll keep buying them because I think they're cool. And if it helps people enjoy the game, then I say go for it. Here we go. I'm still here. Worth it, especially if we absolutely get some autographs and stuff. Here's like a cool insert type card. Guitar God. Vecna. Steve. And Daughter. Very cool. Put this one in a sleeve for you. Not too shabby of a stack of cards. Very cool, Jennifer. Nice stack. Good value for sure. And the computer is like back on your side, which is a good thing. D Cruz, who signed your football? Is that, I can't tell from the thing. Is it Jalen, or did you get like a B Westbrook? Who signed your football? That's what I want to know. I'm an Eagles fan. All right. LaShawn McCoy. Oh, cool. Good story about LaShawn McCoy. He did a signing in Philadelphia at a card shop or card show or something, and I sent out my items for him to sign, and I got 2 items signed. Actually, I'll show you the one item I got signed. I have it over here. Quick detour. Quick story. So the 2 things I got signed was my cousin just had a new baby, so I had him sign a baby Eagles jersey of himself because he was playing back then. So it was like an infant jersey of LaShawn McCoy. The other thing I had him sign for me personally was a baseball. So I had him sign a baseball. So this is my LaShawn McCoy signed baseball. GTS. I thought he inscribed it. Let me see. Maybe he inscribed the jersey because you have to pay extra for the. If you want them to write other things, you have to pay extra. And I think he just signed on the jersey to like, to the new baby or something like that. So yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania, so I've been an Eagles fan since I was a little kid. Back when you could wear the plastic helmets and the jerseys from the store. You know, they used to sell plastic helmets, like kids' helmets that were like the Eagles ones. So, like, the guys in the neighborhood, if you play like 2-hand touch football, we'd all wear our football outfits, and we'd always be like Eagles against the Giants. It was always Eagles against the Giants because the Giants were the other people were fans of the Giants were in my neighborhood too, being in Pennsylvania. So it was always a war. And if we were going to play like a battle or something, we'd always name the other team the Cowboys if we wanted them to be awful. You know what I mean? That's the other team that we're like, if we're going to play, that's going to be the losing team. Whatever, everybody was on, it's like, okay, we're going to make the Cowboys with all the little kids on it. All the little kids would be on the Cowboys, playing against like teenagers, all like the 7-year-olds who wanted to play. You could play. Sure, you could play. You're on the Cowboys. I know, it's really funny. My poor sister, we always made her be the soccer goalie. Ugh. And the ball would go down the hill, too. It's like, we'd have to make her run for it. So crazy things we do with our siblings when we're younger. All in the name to play outside. Back when people actually played outside in the neighborhood. I don't think kids do that anymore. As much, anyway. All right, here we go. 5 boxes left. 3. I'm going to reset this as well. We just got it. Let's go this one. Lots of great stuff left. Check out the photographs, folks. We're getting down to the very end. We're winding it out. There's only 6 boxes left. And the last 3 I do in a row. I do boom, boom, boom. So that way it's kind of fun like that. So I do 3 in a row after we get down to 3 left. All right, let's do another Stranger Things pack from the Magic Blaster that I got this week. There we go. And let's do one of these. Let's do an Invincible pack. Season 1 Invincible from Keepsake. And I don't know, let's do a football pack too. Upper Deck Football, Premier Edition. All right, so there is our 3 packs we're going to have in this game. Here's my Pack-a-Lunch. It's going to go in one of the 3 boxes you're going to see on the screen. All you have to do, folks, is pick a box, A, B, or C, from the ones that I have selected there in front of you. You'll see it in just a second when I set the table. But the key is that everything is shown in the photos. So if you're ever curious as to what it is that you're actually bidding on, if you don't get the Pack-a-Lunch, which does happen, but we are on a good streak here. There's other good items in boxes as well. And the Jambalaya bonus right here, which is a bunch of extra packs, is live still. So just worth a bid just for the Jambalaya if you get it. Because it's a 1 in 6 for that, for number 15. 1 in 6 for the Jambalaya. There we go. Everything rips. You pick your box, A, B, or C. One of them has all 3 in it. So that's how you get it. So it's a 1 in 3 shot. The reason why I do it this way is when you do it this way, you could afford to give more value in one of the boxes. So it's called it's kind of like a jackpot or whatever you want to call it. I call it Pack-a-Lunch because it's multiple packs. So it's just a 1 in 3 for that. But I also do put good stuff in the boxes as well. There's packs and there's singles and lots and different things in the boxes themselves. So if you miss, you're still going to get something cool regardless. That's my goal at least. So hopefully we get a good pack or packs in the game for you. So it's in one of the boxes. It's 1 in 3 shot basically to keep it simplified for you, Big P. To keep it simple for you. There we go. Jennifer's been playing tonight. She's gotten it a few times, so she's probably going to get it again. Because it seems like Stranger Things changes her luck. Jennifer going with C on this one here. Okay, we got our A. We have our B. And C. Pack-a-Lunch. 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 See, it's the Stranger Things, Jennifer. As soon as I brought out the Stranger Things, as soon as I did that, boom, you're like in it now. It's like wild. Congrats. All right, let's do it. We got Upper Deck Football first. Let's get you like a hologram or something. Ooh, these are rough. These packs are tough to open. Let's get like a Barry Sanders or like I was clowning the Cowboys earlier, but Emmitt Smith is not a bad deal from this era anyway. I don't know. These are all different order here. Ricky Nattell. Let's get a Hall of Famer. Brett Jones. Mark Carrier. Wilbur Marshall. Tim Green. Billy Ray Smith. Star rookie Mike Dumas. Look, one of my good friends out here too is a Cowboys fan, and I have all the love. It's like, it's all good. Like, we all get along. Like, it's a respectful banter, you know? All right, here's the invincible cards. Isotope. Ooh, something shiny. Omni-Man. Omni-Man foil card. Omni-Man foil card. And Shrinking Ray. Shrinking Ray. Let's do Stranger Things. I have friends that are Commanders fans too. Like one of my friends, they're in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, 7 Miles. Insert card, and then you, of course, you got the green insert too, Lady Applejack. You got another one of these thick ones. Solid, solid, dude. Let me put these in sleeves. I don't have a sleeve big enough for that, so I'll have to, when I get to work, I'll have to do it for you. Because then I have the, I forget what they're called, card savers. So I'll just put this in a plastic for now, so it protects it. And then once I get a bigger thing to actually put the thing on, I'll take care of it for you. You'll see how the other one is too. But that's a cool card. I'm not familiar with this series, but I think that's a cool card. My guess is that's a good card to have of Omni-Man. Pretty awesome. Stranger Things is on your side. So we should continue. All right, let me do this. Unless anyone, before I start the new round, unless anyone, I always ask because I don't want to forget that people also come in for different types of things. Anyone would like a basketball theme one or a Pokemon theme one, now is the time to ask if you'd like me to do that. I'm more than happy to do a Pokemon one or a basketball one. Where it's just Pokemon cards and just basketball cards. And Jambalaya is still alive too, by the way. Or I could just keep it rocking what I'm doing, which is what I'm thinking that you guys want me to do. Jennifer's like, stick with Stranger Things, please. No worries. I just have to ask the crowd before I go into it. All right. There's 3 Stranger Things left, so in this box. So we might go through an entire box tonight, which is pretty cool. All right, we got Stranger Things. Let's do one of these Avengers packs that you oftentimes see in the boxes themselves. And let's see what else we got here. And a Avengers pack. Another Avengers. So it'd be like Avengers, and Stranger Things. There we go. That is going to be our pack-a-lunch. All right, so let me pick our 2 boxes that we start with. With the Jambalaya, you can't see it, but Jambalaya is still live. It's still out there in one of the 6 boxes that you see there. So we got 6. 6. I'm on auction 16, which is pretty cool too. 2. All right. 1 and 2. Okay. And 5 left. Five. Okay. All right, fresh new round. 3 solid packs on the group there. Check the photographs, folks. So you know what you guys are bidding on. I'm going to give you a choice between 3 different boxes on the table. One of them is going to have this card in it, called the Pack-a-Lunch, if you've been watching. And that's all these items here. So it's a 1 in 3 shot at getting all of these items here. But if you miss and pick a different box that it's not in, you're still going to get good cards regardless. So there is really no losers in my game. It's just a matter of variety. And yeah, a lot of variety. I try to give everybody variety between entertainment and sports. So hopefully we can get another one. Let's get it back to back. We just had a Pack-a-Lunch, so let's get another one. All right. I always reset after every round, and I also pick the box random for those of you joining in too. It's picked random by a computer back here, so kind of takes away the human element. But it's ultimately up to you to make a decision on which one you'd like to pick. So, and if someone loses power in their phone or something like that, and you can't pick, I'll use the randomizer to pick for you as well. I have not had that happen, but if for some reason you can't communicate in the chat, I'll use a randomizer to pick for you, because that's honestly the best way to do it. But you're picking between 3 boxes here, A, B, or C. One of them has A, B, or C. One of them has all 3 packs in it, called the Pack-a-Lunch. The other 2 have solid items in them as well. You just make a selection, you get what's in the box. It's super simple. All the packs are ripped, all the cards ship. Really easy peasy. Let's see who would like to jump in on this group here. We've gotten the Pack-a-Lunch a few times tonight, so there's solid value out there. And there's only a few packs left in that blaster that we opened at the beginning here of starting the Stranger Things compilation. So lots of good cards, lots of potential. No autographs yet, so there's still potential for that too. There's some good secret rares and numbered cards in the Avengers packs too, so see if anybody'd like to jump in. We're down to the last couple boxes here, so let's see what we got here. Let me do this. Kind of jump started a little bit more here. Let's here we go. Let's add one of these in too. Let's add in an autograph card of another Giants guy. We had Dusty Rhodes earlier from the similar type collection. These came from a widow who sold me her collection from her husband who passed, and he collected autographed cards Mostly a lot from the 90s. This one is from the 90s. So he went to a lot of spring trainings. I do know that. Because a lot of the stuff that he had were baseballs and stuff from spring training. But with the cards, I'm like, well, I'll put them in the game. Because it's like affordability and time with authentication. It's like, ugh. Like, they're old cool cards. They'd make a nice gift for somebody. And if you guys want to really get it encapsulated, you could do that. Or whatever. Stickered, whatever you guys like. All right, let's rock. See who wants to get in. I added an autographed archives card, so a little more juice out there on the table. Little baseball and non-sport items. All you do is pick your box, A, B, or C, and one of them has what's called the pack-a-lunch, which is all the items you see there on the table. And yeah, that's simple as that. 1 in 3 shot at getting yourself some really cool cards. And regardless if you hit the pack-a-lunch or not, I always have to say it because there's always new people popping in. There's good cards in the boxes as well. And the jambalaya is still live too. So good shot at getting the jambalaya for the last couple ones here. So see if anybody would like to jump in. What time is it? It's midnight. Okay, cool. I'm out here in Las Vegas, so it's like a little bit after midnight here. I was hoping we'd finish tonight. Jennifer's been getting incredible value tonight, so and the Stranger Things seem to be like in the better realm here, so we're going with B for number 16. All right. We got our A. We got our B. I will say, it is light. It was light when I picked it up. Pack-a-lunch, pack-a-lunch. Congrats, dude. See, y'all, it's simple as that. We got Sal Yarvars from the New York Giants from Archive signed card. We got an Avengers Chinese pack. Let's see what we got here. Kind of cool graphics do we have in this box here? Rare. There's an SR for you. Nice little secret rare. There's another secret rare. Rare. Ooh, this looks rare. Well, that's a cool card. It's a very cool card. Another rare. A bunch of rares in here. There's a nice Captain America. These are high quality. Rare. I'll do Avengers. These are the kind of packs you'd see at like GameStop or I think they're called blister packs. I bought a bunch of them for Black Friday. I just like comic cards. I think they're awesome. There we go. We got Wasp, Cersei, Hellcat. Ooh, nice card here. Monumental Covers, silver card. Swordsman and Moondragon. You put the cover card in a top loader for you. Solid card there for sure. Nice. And Stranger Things. Ooh. Something's lenticular. Henry Creel. Vecna's Curse. Ooh. Papa. Okay, cool. All right. Pretty solid there, I would say. See the back of this one here, too. VC8. So neat. Great cards in these. All right, we got... Oh, I think I might need a thicker plastic. Oh, no, wait, it's fitting. I was going to say. These are thick. Thick cards. Very thick, but nice. All right, so there we go. Another pack-a-lunch. See how easy it is, folks? Like, that was so simple. I'll sleeve the other stuff, too, when I'm shipping for you. Nice stack there. Nice pack-a-lunch. We still have six boxes left, so we'll just keep it rocking here. Now, does anybody want me to do a Pokemon theme one or a basketball theme one before I reset again? Anybody interested in doing a Pokemon one with only Pokemon and only basketball? Those are the other two options I have, too. Let me know in the chat. Maybe I'll do a basketball one. Let me do a quick basketball one, just for the heck of it. Because I know people are ripping Topps Chrome basketball, so let me do a quick basketball one. Super simple. Here's a pack of basketball cards from Topps flagship. So the game's super, super simple with this one. You're either going to get a pack of cards, this, or you're going to get a single of some sort. So let's put some singles in. So it's a pack of cards or a single. Just kind of, before we do another finish off this group here. I thought I'd just give you guys a little bit of variance. I do have a Pokemon variation too. So let me just do something different real quick. This is the one we're going to be working with for this particular game. Let me pin it so you guys can look at the variety. And if not, we'll go back to the normal. It's fine. I just thought for people who are watching and want to try maybe where this one is all basketball. So you're either going to get a pack of cards or one of the singles you see in the picture. Just make sure the pictures are live. Sometimes people are confused, but I could assure you it's very simple. Basically, you're bidding on a potential pack for under retail or a single, which is randomly in one of the boxes, and they're only from the pool that are shown. So the only possibilities are the cards that are in the pictures that you see there that's pinned. Those are the only other available cards in this particular group. So I'm just trying something different. So you're going to get a pack or a single from the group there. And you'll see the options as we put them up here. And definitely now is the time to ask questions. So if you guys have any questions, before you make any selections, of course, Now's the time. So you're bidding now for either this or a single that's in one of the boxes. Very simple. 1 and 3 and getting a pack for $5 under retail. So here we go. Let's run it. See if you guys want to play this one. If not, we'll go back to the normal. It's cool. No worries. Just thought I'd give it a whirl. I like to mix it up sometimes in between. So welcome in, folks. If you guys prefer the other group, that's fine too. We can work off of that. I only have a few Stranger Things packs left. I have 2, so, or 3. I have 3, so. Anybody like to give it a whirl? Pack or singles is the game. 1 3 shot at getting the pack. Other 2 items inside the boxes are singles. So simple game, simple concept. Pack or singles. If anybody wants a shot at a Cooper flag. All right, I guess we're not playing this particular group. No worries. For those of you guys playing along at home, where do you think it was? Where did you guys think it was? Any guesses? It's an A. So those of you who wanted to guess A, it was right there. All right, so we'll put these back, and I'm going to pick 2 fresh boxes from the back 6 there with the jambalaya still live. Let me pin what we're working with now. We're going back to Old Faithful. It's pinned now, so you can take a look at it. That's what we're going to work with. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. We're getting down to the last 6 now, so we'll get it rocking here. All right. Stranger Things starts us in the center. Let's do a Pokemon for the Pokemon peeps out there. And let's do, what do I have over here? We'll do some Marvel cards too. A bunch of vintage Marvel cards too. So you have Punisher, Fantastic Four, X-Force, and Rage. So we'll put these in too. All right, so that's going to be our Pack-a-Lunch. Let me pick our 2 boxes that we're going to go from. And let's get those set on the table for you guys. Any questions, let me know. There's only 6 boxes left. I'm taking 2 of them from the back there. One of them has the jambalaya in it. We still have not hit it. You could see it in the last picture. That's what's in the jambalaya bonus. So you'll get something in addition to what's in your box, which is a bunch of packs. All right, we got 5 left. And then when we get down to the final 3, I'll also do them straight in a row, like 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. And then we'll have some extra goodies for y'all too. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be pretty wild if jambalaya was still alive at that point. But it could be in one of these. So we'll find out. All right, where's our Pack-a-Lunch box? We need that. Very important to the game. 1 in 3 shot at all 3 items you see there, folks. All you're going to do is bid and pick a box. I start everything fresh every round. It's not part of any particular group or set. They are each independent of each other. Kind of like to make that clear too. Because a lot of people are, it's not a set. There's no set amount. It could be infinite. But I don't make it infinite because then we'll be here forever. So we don't need to be infinite. All right. The Pack-a-Lunch is now set by the computer wheel. Here are our 3 boxes that we're choosing from. All you're doing is picking a box, A, B, or C. One of them has all of these items in it. The other 2 have solid items in it as well. No losers. Everybody gets something. So give it a shot for 1 in 3 shot at some cool packs. Stranger Things and a Pokemon pack. I only have a few packs of Stranger Things left, so now is your opportunity to get in before I sell out of Stranger Things packs too. So get in now or forever hold your peace on some of these. There's only a few left. Jennifer knows and wants to buy me out of them, basically. All right. Jennifer's on number 17. Number 17. And we're going with C for number 17. All right. Here's our A. Here's our B. And here's our C. This one is kind of heavy, Jennifer. It is an autograph, though. It's an autograph of Shamik Moore, an actor. So it's an actor autograph card from Upper Deck, Goodwin Champions. So not too bad for $5. You got a cool autograph of Shamik Moore. Pretty solid, I'd say. I mean, like I said, usually when people, you like I always say, when you're in a break or you're playing some of the crazy wheel games, you're not going to get an autograph. You're going to get something, a pack of something that's probably not the value. At least I try to make it so if you miss, you're going to get good value for your money. That's my goal, to get y'all good cards, even when you don't get the Pack-a-Lunch. And because you didn't get the Pack-a-Lunch, you know how it goes. We'll do the reveal here. I think it was here. Yep. So I always reveal just because that's important to showcase where it was. And we're going to add something, so we make it progressive as well. Which really, I mean, it all benefits you guys, because to me, it's like, by adding stuff in, it really just adds value for y'all. For me, it costs me money. It's probably against the better ideas of business that I've had. But I do think it's a lot more fun when you make it progressive. And I am in Vegas, so I'm all for a progressive jackpot. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes left. Because if you're putting your time and your money into watching, I think you should benefit from that factor. Because you're hanging out with me, and it's like, it is all about the numbers too. All right, 2. And the jambalaya is still live, folks. The jambalaya is still live. All right, see where it's going. and what we're going to put in as well here. See where it's going first. Then we'll figure out the detail. Alrighty. We're going to add in a basketball card. So you guys really weren't playing the basketball, but we have Colin Sexton from Select. So we'll add this in to the Pack-a-Lunch, another basketball card for you guys. Here's our Pack-a-Lunch card. All right, let me pick where it's going to go. I don't know if I did or not, so I'm going to just pick if I did or not. Sometimes I do it unconsciously while I'm doing two different things here. So let's see. There we go. I think I did spin it, but we'll see. We'll pick another one just in case. Check the pinned item, folks, too. That's what we're working on. We're working on finishing off this particular set of packs from the Pack-a-Lunch. All right, here's our 3 boxes. Y'all are going to pick one of the 3 boxes. One is going to have all 4 items in it. The other 2 are going to have cool items in it as well. So go ahead and make your selection, A, B, or C, when you win the auction. Okay, let's run it. Here we go. We are running again. Anyone like to give it a shot? Now is the time. I am running out of the Stranger Things pack, so if you like Stranger Things, there's only a limited amount left that I could put out there, so. All right, number 18. Where are we going, Jennifer? We're going with C. All right, let's see if we got it here. Here's our A. Here's our B. And here's our C. Not Pack-a-Lunch, but you got another pack of Whisper as well from Lorcana. Not too bad of a pick for your money. Now let's get an Enchanted to add to your stack of amazing cards that you have coming out to you. It's kind of hard to open. I got it. Dragonfire. Promising. Flotsam. Twins. Munchings and Crunchings. Rewrite History. Nibs. Time to Go. Duckburg. And Davis. Oh, look at this. Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Ephemeral Archer. Very pretty card here. Wow, dude, that's awesome. See, did not hit Pack-a-Lunch, but however, this is an amazing card right here. This shine is awesome. The character is just, that's really, really cool, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful card. And that's why you play the game too, because as I said, there's no losers. Everybody does get something. You might not get Pack-a-Lunch, however, there's beautiful cards that exist just inside the boxes by themselves. And that is definitely one of them, dude. Gotta love it. All right. Put your card here. Where was it? Let's see, where did it go? Where was the Pack-a-Lunch? I think it was, I think it was in top. Oops, as I knock over everything. So we still have the jambalaya alive. We're going to add something to this group. Let me reset here. Let me bring this back. When we do get down to the final three, I always do something special too. So we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But you guys are going to, who are watching in the background, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned to the final three when we get down to it. But we still have a few more to go here. So stay tuned. All right, I'll reset this in just a second. Let me just pick the box. Pick the box first out of three. Oops. Oops. Let's go back. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. 3. There we go. 3 left. And then we're going to add something to this group here too. 2. All right, 2. 1 and 2. Happy February too, folks. I can't believe it's already February. All right, let me figure out what I'm going to put in, and let's see where it's going to go. Then I'll reset for everybody here. All right, so here's what we're working with, folks. Playing a simple game. One of the boxes that you're going to see on the front here has all of these items in it. We have a Con Sexton Select card. We have a pack of Pokemon. We have a Stranger Things pack. Then we have some Marvel cards. Fantastic Four, X-Force, Rage, and Punisher. I'm going to add something to this as well. Let's add in a pack of Dragon Ball Z to the mix as well. I'll just put that, switch these here like this. So you got Dragon Ball Z now in the mix. We'll just lay these flat because it's kind of out of frame if I do that. All right, there we go. So all of those are in it. If you get the Pack-a-Lunch, which is this card here. So that's what you're going to want to pick. You're going to want to pick the 1 in 3 shot at all this goodies you see there. No losers though, because if you don't get it, there's still awesome cards in the white boxes. You saw that Lorcana cards come out from that pack, but I still added something in as part of the Pack-a-Lunch. So you pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. We're getting down to the end of the game here, so. And I only have a few Stranger Things packs left. So if you want a shot at Stranger Things, now is your chance to take your shot. All right, let's try again. For number 19, who would like to give it a try? All right, for number 19, Jennifer. All right, go ahead, pick your box. We're going with C. All right, let's see what we got here. We got our A, got our B. Let's see if we got it. C, Invincible. We got our Invincible pack, another cool Invincible pack. Maybe there's something cool in here, so let's see. Premier Edition. Invincible. I do like these cards. Kind of happy I picked these to go into the game here. Martian Man. Invincible. Titan. We'll see if that's numbered. And Mark Grayson. Let's see if this is numbered or anything. Not numbered, but beautiful holographic card from Invincible. All right, put that in a sleeve for you. Or number 19. All right, let's see where it was. If anybody has any guesses. Let's see where it is here. B. B. There we go. All right. Let's add some something here. I have a bunch of these cards. I think they're so cool. We'll add a bunch of these WNBA cards. So we'll add in Dana Evans, Naira Sabali, and Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston. So we'll add in these as well, since we did not hit it. All right, let's move this one back. When we get to the final three, remember, we're going to do something special in the final three. And by the way, the Jambalaya is still live, which is insane. Someone's got to hit the Jambalaya. All right, 2 boxes left in the back. So it's just basically half 50-50. Which one are we putting in? 50-50, 1 or 2. And the pack-a-lunch, so there's actually 2. All right, 2. This one here. Jambalaya is still alive. It's crazy. It's crazy. Please check out the photos, folks. Everything is shown that is in the game. 1 in 3 shot at getting all those items you see in front of you. My goal is to give you guys great odds and great cards, regardless of what you pick, versus participating in a break where you might not get your character if you participate in a character break, or if you have teams or something like that, and you do more of a traditional break with sports teams. There's no strikeouts here. Everybody gets something. And I do make it a little bit more progressively fun if you miss, so it just kind of adds to the value that you have potential to get. And that's why I do what I do. All right, here we go. So the pack-a-lunch is going to be in one of these 3 boxes here. You're going to pick your box, A, B, or C. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Or forever hold your peace, because once you pick, it's really not much I can do. For number 20, pick your box, A, B, or C. 1 in 3 shot, folks. Who'd like to give it a whirl? I know Jennifer has been insanely into it tonight, getting a lot of cool cards, so take an example from her and get yourself in on giving it a try. and starting your Monday off right. Some awesome value. I try to keep it super, super simple. That way, it's not complicated, and the value is there for you guys. And the potential to get amazing cards when there's multiple packs out there is awesome, you know. So this is a good group here. All right. Put your, all right, number 20, 20, 20. All right. Going with C. All right. Let's get another Stranger Things pack out there. A, B, C. Oops. Let's not knock over Aaliyah. Not quite the Pack-a-Lunch, however, you did. Finally, someone hit the Jambalaya bonus. Congrats, Jennifer. You got the Jambalaya bonus, but you got some other cards as well in addition to the Jambalaya bonus, which is that box there. Here's the cards that were in there. You got a David Ortiz and a J.D. Martinez refractor from Bowman Chrome. Pretty solid cards there. And this one's numbered out of 499. Refractor from Bowman Chrome. Okay, and then your Jambalaya. Let me grab that from back here. Your Jambalaya is all of these packs here. So let me put them here for a second. Let me move Aaliyah back here so she doesn't get knocked over in the process of opening all these awesome stuff. I'll tell you, Clegg is going to be like, the Jambalaya got picked because she loves the Jambalaya. So you scooped her on it. All right, here's this stack here. You got another one of these sticker packs. See if I could peel it. Sometimes these are so nuts to try to open. There we go. I got it. Ugh. They're stickers, so they're not regular cards in a pack. They're super thin. Ryan Getzlaff. Leon Drysdale. Mattes Ekholm. And I can't tell what that is. Rookie season goal or something like that. Cool. All right, let's do Avengers. Captain America. Oh, I see a good one from the jump here. There we go. SSR right there. Rare. There's a Thor. There we go. Little Iron Man 2. Down in here. There's a nice SSR. So we'll put this one in a plastic. I'll put them in, as always, I'll put them in top loads for you and all that. If it's a SSR and higher, I generally take care of that when I'm at the store. CR and SR. There's a CR and an SR. And last pack of the Jambalaya. That's a nice SR right there. Black Panther. Ooh. A lot of SRs in here. There's a rare. 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 And rare and rare. So nice stack of cool stuff. Let me put your little things in here, stickers. So not too shabby. We did not get Packalanche, but solid choice with the bonus Jambalaya bonus. For number 20. All right, where was it? That's the question. Wasn't in that one. It's in this one here. All right, so we're down to our final 3. I'm going to do something special for our final 3. I'm going to do these consecutive auctions, and you'll see why. So I'm going to do the 3 boxes, and y'all will pick which one you want from the 3 that are left. One is going to remain the Packalanche, which is what you see right there. So that stays the same in one of the boxes as the Packalanche. Okay, so let me put this to the back. So this is going to be normal, as it always is, the Packalanche. So, and I'm going to add something to it as well. So in the Packalanche, we have Colin Sexton. We have some Marvel cards from 1991. We have a Punisher card. We have some WNBA cards as well. Leah Boston, Dana Evans, and Naira Sabali. We have a Pokemon pack, a Stranger Things pack, and a Dragon Ball Z pack. So these are all Packalanche. This is going to stay the same. I'm going to add a pack of, let's see, an extra pack of Avengers to this. So you guys, this is all going to be Packalanche right here. Put it back here. It's all staying the same, except I added a Dragon Ball or Avengers pack. So this is all going to be Packalanche. I'm going to run consecutive auctions for all of this. So that way you pick, and I'll do the reveal after all 3 are picked. So that's how this is going to work, this group here. So this is our Packalanche. Still stays the same. All right. In addition to the Packalanche, one of the boxes inside is going to say Stranger Things. There's going to be an extra pack of Stranger Things in one of the boxes, in addition to what you get inside. So let me write it on here. Where's my marker? Stranger Things pack. In addition to what's in the box already. So you're going to just get an additional Stranger Things pack. Another box is going to have, let's see. Another box, the other one of the third, I don't have any magic, is going to have a trio of packs. So you're going to have a pack of Prestige, One Piece, and Sage. So another kind of mini Avalanche in it. This is going to be called Pack Trio. So we have Stranger Things, Pack Trio, and the Pack-a-Lunch. All right. Let's get the boxes together that I have over here. And the Pack-a-Lunch is still live for this last one. I'm just going to do the 3 boxes in a row, and you're just going to pick which one you like. And after all 3 are auctioned, we'll do the reveal of what you got with it, in addition to the item. So we're just going to do 3 auctions, boom, boom, boom. And here's Pack-a-Lunch box right here. Now let me see what order we're going to put them in. This is the last 3 of this particular round. And I start an entire new round with new pictures, new everything. So, if you guys like Stranger Things, now is the chance, because this is the last round of the night with Stranger Things in it, until we do another show. So, all right. So how it works is I'm going to do 3 auctions in a row. You pick your box, and then we'll open it in the order of purchase. So you're going to pick your box, A, B, or C. Make sure I have everything in it that's supposed to be. Yes, I do. All right, 3 auctions in a row. Here we go. For number 21. All right, which one are we going for number 21, Jennifer? A, B, or C? C. All right, C is taken out of the mix. We're now bidding for A or B. A or B. A or B, folks. You move this one out of the way. That's going to be open first. So we got A or B, folks. A or B. All 2 left. 2 left, A or B. We're going to sell them out, and then we'll do the reveal. For number 22. Jennifer's just going for it. I don't blame you for the money for $15. If you get all 3, take the deal. All right, which one are we going with? A or B on this one? A. All right, last box. Last chance, folks. I'm going to put this one to the side. Last box. Last box. Last chance to get in and take advantage of the opportunity. Otherwise, Jennifer, I'm sure will just take them all. There will be no necessary reveal because it'll be all hers for hanging out, participating, and getting good cards. Last box mojo. You're bidding on this one. That's it. That's all that's left. And it's Jordan, so could be a lucky one for anybody here. Who wants it? Last shot. Last box. It's just A. That's it. See? Take the deal. Take the deal, Jennifer. Nobody wants a challenge. Okay. Hey, dude, it benefits you because you've been hanging out all night. It's kind of my way of doing a buyer's giveaway if there was one, because you just got an awesome deal for everything. There you go. All right, so this one is yours too. Let's do them in order of purchase. You don't even have to pick that one. All right, here we go. The first one up is, here we go. We got the Stranger Things pack and Shrouded Fable. So it was for the rest of the boxes that I had left, so it was kind of like similar to what I did last time. So you got the Stranger Things pack back here and Shrouded Fable. All right, let's do Shrouded Fable first. Shrouded Fable. All right, let's get some cool cards in here. Oh, this one's backwards. What the heck? Backwards? I don't even know. Never seen that happen. Iron Moth, Biting Mochi, Dunslops, Hazarus, Ursulana. That's your holo right there. So weird. That came out of ETB. This one here. I don't know. All right. All right, let's get you an autograph. We have not added one to your collection yet. I'm still waiting to pull one myself. Jason, Dustin. Ooh, green insert. The rare one. Put that up top. Here's another one. Reunited. And Henry. Beautiful cards here. The green are the more rare from the Stranger Things inserts. All right, let's go with the number 22. Oh, not the Pack-a-Lunch, but you got the pack. You see, pack trio. So, guys, if you would have been on the last one, you would have got the Pack-a-Lunch. If you guys would have been on the last one, you would have got the Pack-a-Lunch. I can't believe it. It was left for last. Jennifer, thank you. You took way good advantage of that opportunity. And I'm glad you got all three. Josh Jackson rookie card, and then these little Topps Chrome star cards here. Quickly, Levine, and Missy. And then you have your trio of packs, too, that go with it. I can't believe the last one, y'all. Never leave the last pack, the last box, the last anything. You never know. You never know. All right, we'll do hit. I don't even know what these rookie cards are from here. Could you imagine if we pulled like a Matt Stafford rookie or something crazy? Oh, Teddy Bridgewater. Remember him? Mike Davis, Jerome Smith, and Austin Franklin. I do remember Teddy Bridgewater. He was a solid player back in the day. Let's do one piece. Rare. Something's stuck here. Ooh, look at this, dude. Look at that. How pretty is this card? CP. I don't know what that means, but that's got to be something crazy. Again, just extra little thing thrown at the end. Solid card. You know how crazy people are with One Piece nowadays? It's insane. Very nice. Definitely picked up some beautiful cards tonight. And some prestige. So we got here Andre Reed, Champ Bailey, Herman Moore, Alvin Kamara, And rookie card of Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson. All right. Last box is obviously going to be Pack-a-Lunch, which was the last box y'all could have bid, man. The last box had everything you see here. Back here. The whole haul. Let's start with the singles. Here we go. We got Aaliyah Boston, Dana Evans, Sabali, Fantastic Four, X-Force, Rage, Punisher, and a nice Colin Sexton parallel card. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way because it's kind of busy. Let's do Dragon Ball. They're already purchased. She bought them. She got them all. They were the last group. She paid $15 for all of them. I know, it's crazy. Rare. No worries. You're good. I'll start it up again. This is just the last of this particular round. And here's an SR of a alien looking dude. No worries. We'll start a fresh. Oh, I could start the fresh ones. I just have to put out the boxes. SR Captain America. Ooh, there we go. There we go, Jennifer. Another SSR. Trying to get it focused for you. Oh, I need to get one of the holders over here. I'll just put it there for now. Yep. Beautiful cards. These are so nice. Let's do Pokemon. That one Pokemon card that you got today, too, was awesome. That one with the sleeping thing. Sleeping creature. Ooh, another EX card. Look at that character. And it's got like a punk rock girl on it, too. Very punky Brewster, if you remember back. I don't know if anybody remembers Punky Brewster, but it is a very cool EX card. It's a little happy green character. Very cool. Put your SSR on a thing, too. And last but not least, Stranger Things. Stranger Things have taken over the show tonight. We had one blaster. Pretty much Jennifer got all the packs. I think I might have one left in the hop, but we have to start a whole new game. Victor Creel, Ted. No, you didn't. I just didn't look hard enough, but I see you now. I see you. Enzo and Colonel Sullivan. Well, I would say that was pretty solid overall. Not too shabby for a haul. On that last round there, all that was $15 and whatever tax, and I mean you're like way in ahead probably on the shipping too, so you're like good to go. It's all going to be probably priority. So once I'll be packing up tomorrow too, so but I'll start. Let me put out the new round. So I do have one pack of Stranger Things left. So I can just kick the keg, whatever you want to call it. Just give me a second. And then at least it will be out for the next group anyway. You know? So it'll be out on the table. I won't have to reset it at the beginning of the next game. So alright, so let me do that. Just to even just put it out there, because I know it's late for y'all. Oh, great. I know it's late for everybody, so I'm just going to do this kind of in a quick thing, because I did say I wanted to kind of kick that can of the entire round for Stranger Things. So let me start setting it. And I'll at least try to run one. And I'll put the new pictures in. We'll just start stacking. The new round. And I might just stack the boxes that I have, so it'll kind of benefit you guys to kind of be a little bit more limited in terms of options. What's cool in this round, too, is going to be a Super Bowl card. So that'll be kind of fun. I figured I'd put things related. I thought that was like the perfect fit for the next round for Super Bowl. And a lot of packs, of course. This round is going to have 30. So it's just a little bit more than the last, which had 25. All right, let me straighten these out. Just want to make sure there's packs in every one, or cards or whatever, just because one time I did this and I missed something. So I do not want to miss anything. But fortunately, it didn't do anything, as my light kind of fell out, but that's all right. I have wild elbows, I guess. Okay, put this light back up here. Ooh. That wasn't stuck in the scissors. All right, I'm gonna keep stacking these. It really doesn't matter where I put what. Honestly, when I do this, it's kind of random packs, cards, everything from basketball to soccer to Pokemon, of course. Football. I also try to get a lot of different football in here too. And I did put, you guys will love this, I did put a Kenneth Walker rookie in one of them too. So that's going to be cool when someone gets that. Regardless if the Seahawks win or lose, it's a great rookie to have. He had a monster season. Ooh, right. Getting close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Seven. Okay. Few more left. And then I do have a let's see how many boxes I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. There's 4. Lots of good stuff in here. A lot of cool football. I did stack a lot of football in here. So I need 4 more. 1, 2, and I'll get the jambalaya too. I'll get the jambalaya too. I'm not going to be able to take pictures of jambalaya, but I'll show you what's in jambalaya. So I did not set up a jambalaya picture, so I didn't know what I was going to put in it. So we'll start our Super Bowl week auction. All right, so everything is set. Let me upload the photos. Upload the photos real quick. Hey, hey, what do you say? Cheers. That's cool. There's actually, this is funny. One of my clients, he has a whole YouTube whatever it is, and he's a musician, and he goes by tacos and beer, which I thought was really funny because he doesn't seem like the person that would eat tacos and drink beers. But I think it's a universal thing too, so maybe it is possible. All right, let me get these uploaded, the new pictures. There we go. Picture number 1. Picture number 2. There's some really good cards in here, I'm telling you. This is going to be fun for Super Bowl. I don't know what our office is doing for the Super Bowl yet. We didn't have a last year we were at the Resorts World Casino. We did an event for Resorts World. And it was interesting. It was interesting. I wouldn't it was a there was a good crowd. I would say there was a good crowd for Super Bowl. They had like a sports bar type place that we were stationed by. But we do have a lot of clients that come into town too for Super Bowl, and they stop by the store, which is pretty cool. So it's always fun to see some of the guys, and they usually do purchase, whatever team's in. They usually do like a whole thing where they get jerseys and then they bet on the games and all of that kind of stuff, which is fun. So I don't know if anyone ever comes out to Vegas for Super Bowl. It is definitely an experience. All right, let's upload these new photos so you can see what we're working with here. All right, I'm going to take out these pictures that you see, and I'm going to put new pictures in. So the pictures are updated. We got 1, 2, I think there's 3 pictures. 3 pictures. I think that's it. All right. Let me make sure there's 3 pictures and not 4. Oh, maybe there's 4 pictures. I think I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Let's see which one I'm missing here. Can't tell. Is it this one? Hold on. Let me just confirm this and then look at the pictures so I could get the right one that I'm missing. Oh, I see which one I'm missing. Okay, perfect. It's the Drew Brees one. There's some cool Drew Brees cards in there. Oh yeah, I know. I just finished. I just sold out Texas Whitesnake. I just sold out, so I'm starting a whole new thing. So I'm sorry. It's a reset because I just sold out of everything. So that's what it is. You caught me in the middle of a reset. I'm probably not going to be on much longer. I'm just kind of doing it to. Trust me, I'm usually amazingly entertaining. I mean, sometimes I, get overly excited when people win in the game. For sure. It's a wonderful evening. Plus, it's late, dude. It's also like 1:16 in the morning out here in Vegas, so I apologize if I'm a little bit, like, tired. I try my best. I'll be back on Wednesday as well, folks. All right, so I'm gonna just add some things into the jambalaya box. I don't have a picture of it, but I'm gonna just put a bunch of packs in for the jambalaya. We'll do these. We'll do these 3 for now in the jambalaya. Believe it or not, we do sleep in Vegas. So, and I have to work tomorrow too, which was crazy. All right, folks. Here we go. Last pack, by the way, because we only have one. We're gonna kick the box of Stranger Things to end the show on this last pack-a-lunch of the night. Unless we get like a crowd in here, but then I won't sleep tonight. But I think this will be the last one with the Stranger Things with our new set here that we put together. All right. We need to pick 2 boxes from the group of 30. I'm going to pin it for you guys. Here's the pinned item here. It's pinned. The new pictures are uploaded in, so you guys could see those. All right, here's our 30 boxes. It goes back. It goes back this way and then front. So I just need 2 boxes to pick. And the jambalaya is also live because it's a new round, 25. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 25. Fresh round, folks. This is going to be the last round of Pack-a-Lunch for the night. Starting fresh, so that way when we do our next show on Wednesday, we could start relatively fresh. And like I said, unless people want to keep running and running and running, I'm more than happy to accommodate your request. I do not have any magic cards tonight, no. Not tonight, but I'm sure I will eventually get some to put in the game. Usually I get a lot from storage units, so whatever the people bring me is usually the recipe, they're the soup du jour, so to speak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 is going to be all the way at the bottom over here. We'll just move this out of the way. 3, 4, 5. 15 is going to be bottom. Fresh round, ladies and gents. So you want to take advantage. I'm going to actually add more than just the Stranger Things pack as well. Let's add in a One Piece pack and a Dragon Ball Z. Got One Piece and Dragon Ball Z. There we go. So that's going to be our new pack-a-lunch of the evening. None hiding under the table. No, I don't have any hiding under the table. Sorry, man. Where's my pack-a-lunch card? Here is, let's call it the pack-a-lunch. Here's my pack-a-lunch box. All right. Let's pick where it's going to go, and we'll reset, and we are ready to spin to win. All right, folks, you're going to pick between one of 3 boxes. One is going to have all 3 items in it, called the pack-a-lunch. The other 2 are going to have other cool stuff that I just uploaded pictures of, so you can see it all there in the photos. If anyone has any questions, please ask. This is a reset. We're starting a fresh round of 30. All right, all the packs are ripped, all the cards ship. You guys know what to do. If you've been hanging out and watching tonight, thank you so much. Let's run it. Fresh round. Got me to put it together for the last Stranger Things pack to kick the blaster. So someone's got to get it tonight so we can kick it and start on the Super Bowl. Start on the Super Bowl week of awesome stuff. I did put a lot of football in, so I think you guys will appreciate that. And if it's too late, it's too late. It's all good. We can reconvene again on Wednesday. Oh, there we go. We have someone in. Keezy is in. Thank you, Keezy, for jumping in. Oh, it's your first purchase. Awesome. Thank you so much, Keezy. All right, this is how it works. No, you pick a box. Maybe you misunderstood, so I can give you an opportunity to explain, because maybe you didn't understand. You pick a box, A, B, or C. One of the boxes has all of the items in it. The other two have other items from the photographs. So do you still want to play? Because you're not guaranteed. It's a 1 in 3 to get Stranger Things. Okay, you're going with B? Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure before you picked. So we're going with B. All right, let's hope you get it, and then you're good to go. All right, here's our B. Keezy, for your first pick, you got it. Congrats, you got all 3. You don't just get Stranger Things, my friend. You get all 3. See how easy it is? We'll do one piece first. Let's get some good cards for you. I really like these cards. Oh yeah, I have more packs that I can do for you. Here we go, and there's your SSR. Beautiful pack here with this lady. Let's put her in a sleeve. Whoops. All right, we'll put her in a topper later. Here's your Dragon Ball. I don't have any more Stranger Things packs for the night, but I do have other packs that I can play with here. We have a rare, another rare, rare, SSR, there we go, and then a just game card. Nice. Solid there. And Stranger Things. Stranger Things. Yes, Wednesday show. So bookmark my show on Wednesday. I'll have a fresh blaster. We went through a whole blaster tonight. There we go. These are rare. The green variations are more rare than the yellow. So you definitely got one good there. Nancy and Robin. The Plan. And no, you have. So there we go. Let me put these in sleeves for you. Definitely a W for $5. See, like you were nervous. You thought like you got everything for your money. I mean, that's the benefit of getting to pick, you know. Number 24 coming out to you, Keezy. You're welcome. And by the way, too, just so you know, Keezy, when I do shipping is when I make sure I go through everything. If I need to top load anything or whatever, that's when I take care of it. So if you don't see me immediately grabbing a top loader, I just don't have enough supplies here sometimes. So I take care of it when I'm shipping for you. So you'll see it all come. If they need it, it'll all be taken care of in that process. All right. I'm going to try one more, but not Stranger Things. I don't have Stranger Things. But I'm going to try a basketball Pack-a-Lunch. So if you guys want to try this one, we'll try it. Let's see what happens. Let's get a Topps basketball pack. There we go. And let's do Yu-Gi-Oh! And another One Piece. All right, so these three are going to be our pack-a-lunch. And let's pick our boxes from the back. Pokemon. Well, I could switch out Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll switch out Yu-Gi-Oh! For a Pokemon. So there we go. All right, so I need 2 boxes from the 30. Let's pick it. I could switch it out. I'll just switch it out for Pokemon so you have better chance of Pokemon. 14. 14 is 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14 right here. All right, there we go. That one. All right, let's pick another one out of 29 now. 29. 29 on the board. $27. So that's going to be in front. 29, 28. 27 is going to be here. All right. There we go. Please check the photos, folks. That's what we're working with tonight. And this particular round, I just started a fresh round. So these are all solid packs and picks, individual cards. All good stuff is out there still because it's fresh. I just started. So this is going to be our pack-a-lunch. All 3 packs. I always spin it randomly at the very beginning of each round on my side, so it determines which one it goes in. There's no method to the madness. It's just all computer. I take the human element out of it just in case there's any pattern that I somehow have without even realizing it. All right. Here we go. Here's our fresh group. We got the pack-a-lunch last round. This is a little bit different, but you still have 3 packs in this pack-a-lunch. So pick your box, A, B, or C. One of them has all 3 items in it. The other 2 have solid selections as well. So go ahead and pick your box, A, B, or C. Doing a little basketball for this round. I do sports and Pokemon and non-sports cards, so it's all relative. That's why I'm kind of in this category as well, because I like variety versus sticking to a certain particular category. So we might not have any contests here on this one. We'll do a last auction for the night. Otherwise, we'll just start fresh again on Wednesday. So anybody want to get in, now is your shot to get in. Otherwise, I'm going to head out for the night, and I appreciate all of you guys watching and hanging out. So give it a shot if you want to get in. Give one last crack at it, or we'll head out for the evening. So last shot to get some cool cards. All right, folks. My name is Stephanie. Hope you guys had a fun night. We went through a lot of cards. It was absolutely amazing. I thank you guys so much. So, you know, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. We'll have some fresh packs out there for some new blasters and some new boxes that are coming in. So, peace out, guys. Thank you, guys. And we'll see you again on Wednesday. And then, of course, Super Bowl weekend, too. I haven't scheduled my show yet for Super Bowl weekend because I don't know where I'm going on Super Bowl day. If I'm here, I might just do a show here. But if I'm away, well, it'll make things a little bit more difficult, but we'll still get a show in. All right, one last auction just to run it, and I could get myself my music off and all of that. So my music is done. I went through an entire thing of music tonight, which is just background noise, by the way. I don't play actual music, it's just noise, because I just like background noise. All right, good night, folks. Go out and get some good cards and have an amazing week.